Yo, what's poppin'? What's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario. What up? What's good? Man, I'm excited. I'm excited to get this in. Shout out to everybody tuning in. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to April MC in the building. What's going on, girl? Shout out to Ronil. What's poppin'? What's good with you, fam? Shout out to Blacko, Gregory Hardaway. What's good? Monogamous player, Iceberg S, Unique 79 in the building. What's going on, man? Listen, the game is gonna be so crazy today. I always say this, but I'm just so excited to talk about shit like this because I see a lot of people, you know, they're like, man, I ain't never getting married. Fuck all this. This is crazy, man. Like, this shit is ridiculous. What up, Taser? What's going on? Okie doke. What's good? Elroy Jetson. King Leak in the building. What's going on? Duke Alex, Mr. Marshall. What's popping? So before we get into all of that, before we get into everything, okay, let me, do what we got to do real quick and get this shit popping.
Everybody has game. The thing is, though, is your game weak or is your game strong? See, that's the difference. See, having weak game is synonymous with having no game. But you have game, you have a strategy to get what you want, but your strategy might be weak.
I always tell these guys, snap your fingers. And I'll tell them, snap your fingers. Like, you hear that sound? I'm like, what is that sound? Bitch, that's a 17-year-old that just turned 18. That's a 19-year-old that just turned 21. They are just, they're everywhere.
Hi, how you doing? You think I give a fuck about how you doing, bitch? All I want you to motherfucking do is open your mouth and say something so I can hear how your voice sounds so it can tell me how the fuck to get at you.
Your feelings are not facts. Because you feel like whatever you feel like, you can't get me to believe that there's more than two genders. You understand what I'm saying? And truthfully, I'm not sorry because I can't really make facts out of your fucking feelings. Matter of fact, fuck your feelings. There's only two genders. Only two genders. You trying to tell me that genders are neutral and niggas is trying to come up with 92 fucking genders, bro.
There's this narrative now that it's okay for a man to cry, and it's really pushing this sensitivity, express yourself, express your feelings. One thing I've always respected about my father growing up, I never seen my dad cry. Me and him would get into arguments, we would go at it, we would fight. I would say the harshest things to him I could to hurt his feelings, but I never broke him.
Shoot, just the right pair of shoes get your dick sucked. Just the right pair of shoes. Women don't, seriously, you could look like Boris Joe. You'd be 6'8", you know, have a print down to your knee. They look at those shoes, they bust, they just like, oh no, not him. Nah, boo-boo.
The bitches shine because of the nigga. Period. Like, and when it's functioning correctly, that's the way it is. So, on that note, dick is a gift. It's a gift. It's a gift.
And you got to play your way from start to the end. That's having game. Because if you do that, what you expect is what's going to happen. See, don't no accidents happen with motherfuckers that got game.
All right, we back. What's going on? Shout out to everybody in the chat. Welcome to the show. Man, listen, I've been seeing people talking about this Dre shit. I've been seeing people talking about this Dr. Dre shit going in, but we gotta break this the fuck down. You know, I titled this one, Why Dr. Dre Fucked Up. You understand? And how you can have influence on your woman and have her mind so you won't fuck up in these situations. You feel what I'm saying? So we're gonna break this all the way fucking down. We're gonna, this is why game is important. You understand? I keep trying to explain to you guys. You keep seeing real life examples of why game is important and how you do things and understanding the dynamics between men and women and how shit works. You understand? So I really want to get into this. So I'm about to break this shit down, break it all the way down. But shout out to everybody in the chat and all that other good stuff. So for those who haven't heard, right? What they're saying is that Dr. Dre now has to pay his wife about what $300,000 a month, which comes up to about $3 million a year or something like that, right? So he has to pay her $3 million a year until I guess she gets with somebody else or marries somebody else or whatever the fuck it is, right? Now, this is the thing. None of us were in Dr. Dre's house. You understand what I'm saying? None of us was hanging out with them while they were having their marriage, right? I don't know what the fuck they was doing, but based off of what I've been seeing on the internet and certain things that have been popping up, right? There's things that we could break down and we can basically get an idea of why this shit happened the way it happened, right? So what I stumbled upon, and I actually saw this, shout out to Steve the Dean, I saw him put this up on Facebook, and this has been floating around on the internet, right? So basically, Dr. Dre allegedly, where is this thing at? Let me see if because I got to pop this up on my screen so I can see it more, but I'm going to pop it up. I'm going to pop it up on the screen for everybody to see, but I want to pop it up on my screen bigger so I can read a little bit of this out. All right, let me pop it up on the screen right here. So he made this, he wrote like a love letter to his wife, Nicole, right? So let's bring out the letter real quick. And then this is going to show you like where all this comes from, right? And why shit is the way it is. Okay. So let's do this. So it's a little bit scribbly. So I'm going to read this. So this is, February, I guess 16th or 26th, I think it says 1995. So he says, Nicole, hopefully you're doing well. And you realize you need to quit fucking with Sadale. I guess that was her husband at the time. We're going to get into that. And come home to your doctor. Right? So he's already fucking up so much in his first paragraph. And he says, I will take care of you, baby girl. Okay. He's like, I'm in Nevada with hype looking at spots for this new video we are shooting for the single I told you Pac is going to be on once he's out, called California Love. We met a bunch of crazy naked motherfuckers in the desert today. They were painting up some type of whatever and yada, yada, yada. And he said, he's saying some other shit. He's like, I think we will have son in my office look into it just to see if there's some easy money behind here, yada, yada, yada. And at the end, he says, I'm about to pass out, girl. Wish I was up in that ass. See you back in LA. Oh, my goodness. This nigga right here. This nigga right here. Okay. See, let me tell you guys something. A lot of your favorite artists, producers, rappers, singers, actors, celebrities, and all this other stuff, understand that a lot of these guys don't have game. They don't have game. You understand? They don't have game. See, James said, is it always the man's fault? Can women be held accountable for anything? I don't agree. No amount of game memberships will fix women. Yeah, I'm gonna be hitting this button hard today. You feel what I'm saying? Because listen, I'm gonna show you why it's Dre's fault. I'm gonna show you exactly why it's Dre's fault. Okay, let me break this down. Now, first of all, right? If you notice in the letter, right? He's writing a letter to this woman who already is in a relationship with another man. I'm saying it again. He's writing this letter to a woman who is already in a relationship with another man, right? And he's saying, leave your man, stop fucking with him and fuck with me. And on top of that, he's saying that he will take care of her. I'm saying it again. He is writing a letter to a chick who's already married to another man and saying, leave that guy for me and I will take care of you. Now, remember, the guy that she was with, I think he's like an LA Lakers player, some shit like that. Her husband at the time, right? Now this is Dr. Dre, right? You're Dr. Dre, famous producer. Your shit is blowing up. Your shit is tight all over everywhere, right? And remember, her husband is an NBA player, right? So now what's happening is this, and this is where he's fucking up. And listen to what I'm about to say to you guys. You don't ever try to take a woman from her man and make her your woman. I'm gonna say that again. You do not ever try to take a woman from her man and try to make her your woman. You understand? Because this is the beginning of him fucking up. See, what he's basically saying is that, hey, lady, you are so important and so valuable in this situation that even though you have a man, I don't want to just fuck you, which is what he should have been doing. Which is, if he's going to do anything, he should have been like, you know what? Let me go hit that real quick. Let me, give me some pussy and and I'll keep it moving. That's cool. But this nigga says, no, stop fucking with your man and come fuck with me. So the message that's sending her is that she's that important, that she's the prize, that she's the one to be sought after. Because remember, her husband already is the high value man who's in LA Lakers, and Dr. Dre is another high value man. So she's with a high value man. And then this other high value man is trying to take her from the other high value man. So basically what's happening is that they're saying, hey, girl, you are the most important person in this equation. Do you understand what I'm saying? He already fucked up like that. Because answer me this question. Who is his wife? What does his wife do? What is his wife accomplished? And maybe I don't know. What has his wife accomplished that we know of in the public eye that's the equivalent of Dre or even her husband she was with? Huh? What did his wife do? I'll wait. Does anybody know? I want to know. I mean, I don't know what's going on. Like, what did she do? What makes her so special that he needs to take her from him to be with her? And remember, he's Dr. Dre, right? She should be the one writing him letters. She should be the one saying, damn, Dre, you that nigga. What can I do to fuck with you? But no, he's like, girl, leave your man and I'm going to take care of you. So he already fucked up from the jump by getting her in the mindset of feeling and thinking like she, for her to think that she's that important. And then on top of that, he said, I'm going to take care of you. You understand? So he already put her up on that pedestal. And then he says, I'm going to take care of you. See, James McCrae, this is why it's Dr. Dre's fault. Because from the beginning, he put her on the pedestal, told her, I'm going to take care of you, and I want to take you from your man and make you mine because you're that important, you're that special, right? So now, when Dr. Dre divorces this woman and they get into the divorce or whatever, right? And he needs to pay her $3 million a year. Is that wrong? Think about this. Guys, think about this. If Dr. Dre needs to pay her $3 million a year. Now, they say Dr. Dre's net worth is like $800 million. You understand what I'm saying? So if you look at it in that sense, 3 million, 800 million, let's say if she was, I guess, single for the next 10 years, you understand what I'm saying? And he's paying her what's that 30 million? My math is all fucked up. You understand what I'm saying? But think about this. he said in the letter, remember, let's pull up the letter again. He says, I will take care of you, baby girl. It says it right there. He said, I will take care of you, baby girl. So when they divorce and he needs to give her $3 million a year, is that wrong? I don't think it's wrong. I think she should get the money. You know why? Because he said, I will take care of you, baby girl. You understand? So why, listen, again, James, you want to say, well, shouldn't the woman be held accountable? But bro, accountable for what? He told her he was going to take care of her. He's taking care of her. What's the issue? I don't see the issue. I see no issue because he's basically doing what he said he was going to do, which is take care of her, right? So what's the issue? See, he started the interaction by putting her on a pedestal, right? And being a goddamn simp. Talking about, I'm going to take care of you. Take care of you for what? I don't even know you like that. What have you done for me to take care of you? Right now, let's move on to another thing. I'm going to show you another reason why he fucked up, right? He wrote this letter in February of 95, right? Now I Googled, when did Dr. Dre get married to his wife? Right? I Googled, what year did Dr. Dre get married to his wife? So basically, they got married in May of 1996. You understand? They got married in May of 1996. So he wrote this letter to her. They wasn't even really fucking around. They wasn't together or nothing in 95 of February. And then he married this woman in 1996. Where's the vetting process? Exactly, Unique. Unique was already on it. No vetting process. So he got with her in 95 or was, and who knows exactly when they actually was really fucking around. But let's say from the letter 95, February, whatever. Gets married May 1996. You understand? And so, and on top of that, remember, he said to her, I will take care of you, baby girl. So what has this woman done from 95 to 96 to help build Dre's empire to where she should deserve $3 million a year? You understand what I'm saying? So what has she done within that time? What has she done? Now, let's say this. Let's say maybe when they got married, she was actually helping him with the business. She was doing wifely things that she needed to do in order to keep shit popping. And she's been doing that for years and years. And she was just really about it. I don't know. Maybe she was. Now, if she was, then hey, it is what it is. And that's cool, because if she was actually all those years holding him down and actually helping him progress to get to the point where he is now, then hey, it is what it is. But the fact that he tried to take her from this other guy, which he did, well, he didn't do it. She just, went. That's her shit. You understand? Because, you can't control a chick. So that chick left her man for him, or they got divorced. I don't know what the situation was for that particular situation, but she's with Dre. Dre said, I'll take care of you. And he married her within a year. So I'm just assuming that while they were married, she probably wasn't doing shit. She was just there. So he just took a woman. He took a woman on, had her just be there, took care of her just because she has a vagina. You understand what I'm saying? And now he's in the situation he's in. He fucked up. Now, I wouldn't say he fucked up if he actually had her put in some work. If she put in some work, then I could see a nigga giving his chick some money. Like when Jeff Bezos broke up with his wife, or they broke up or whatever, and he paid her some money. That's cool, because from what I heard, she basically helped them build the company. So if she helped them build the company, then yeah, break off a little something. It's over. We made billions of dollars. Here you go. You understand? But if you just got a chick sitting there looking pretty, talking about I'm gonna take care of you, and that's it, and then now he is taking care of her still, I can't feel sorry for this nigga. I cannot feel sorry for this nigga. You understand what I'm saying? He got everything that was coming to him because he created the situation like that. You understand? I don't feel sorry for him. You see what I mean? Now, see, this is the thing. Like I said before, you don't take a chick or try to dirty Mac and get a chick from her man, right? If that chick want to fuck you, right? That's one thing. And you just hit it and you keep it moving. But to be like, hey, stop fucking with your man and come with me. Again, you're putting the woman on a pedestal. You're making her think she is more important than she is. And that's a big mistake that you guys do when you deal with women. You cannot make women think they are more important than they are, because they are not important until you give them importance. He gave that woman importance before she was relevant. You understand? Before she was relevant in his situation, he gave her importance. That's where he fucked up. You see what I'm saying? That's where he fucked up. See, I said this on another video a few weeks ago, right? When you first deal with a woman, the time you've been with her, right? So let's say you've been fucking with a chick for like a month. You saw her like maybe two or three times out the month or some shit. Y'all hooked up or whatever, right? At this point, you can start giving her some instructions. You can start telling her to do things, testing her out, seeing how compliant and cooperative she is. Right? But what happens is that because it's new and because she hasn't really proven herself yet, you understand, it's at the beginning, right? You can't give her that much importance, meaning that this is why all you're really doing is kind of getting together, hooking up, and then keeping them pushing. And if you're asking her to do anything or telling her to do anything, it's little small things just to see if she's going to do it. And it's also little small things because since she's new, you don't want to give her anything big to do, because if you give her something big to do, that means that you're giving her importance. On a subconscious level, she's going to feel more important than she is by you giving her big tasks to do when you first started fucking with her. You understand? So if you first was hooking up with a girl for a month, and let's say she's coming through to your crib, you can say, hey, listen, stop by the store and pick up some soda and some chips before you get here. So you're giving her a task. It's a little fucking task. It ain't a big deal for her to pick up some chips and all that other stuff, right? But what's happening is that you're testing her to see if she's cooperative, but you're not doing anything or telling her to do something extravagant that's going to be a big sacrifice for her to do, because she's not that important right now. Because if you was to give her something big to do, she would think she's important. So for example, if you've been hooking up with a girl for a month and you have a business, and let's say your business requires you to mail out certain products. If you got her sitting in the house with you, helping you mail products, you understand, putting shit in envelopes, licking the envelopes, putting stamps on it, going to the post office, mailing shit out, and you've only been seeing this girl for a few weeks, she's going to think she's more important than she is at this moment, because you're giving her something bigger to do. And this is why a lot of times what happens is the reason why a lot of you guys get a lot of lip and pushback and yakety yak from chicks a lot of times is because at the beginning you're doing too much to make her feel as if she's important. This is why a lot of goofy ass simp dudes, they be love bombing chicks Oh, girl, good morning. How are you? Was just thinking about you. Here's this gift I got. I just was, out and I saw this and I thought, so you're doing all this shit for her, making her feel important. And then when you just trying to chill at home playing video games, she hitting you up like, how come you ain't text me? How come you ain't call me? What happened? What's going on? Now, the reason why she feels she can even hit you up and even come at you like that is because you made her think she was important. You understand? You made her think she was in a certain position in your life, right? To where she felt comfortable enough to come at you a certain way. You see what I'm saying? So you guys have to understand and realize that when you're first fucking with these women, right? You have to realize that you're fucking up the situation by making her feel important. Dre made the woman feel important and feel like she was part of something. Because notice in the fucking letter, he's telling her about the video shoot and all this extra shit. Why? You understand? Why are you telling this woman who's not your girl all of this information about your business? Why? See, again, that's making her feel important. Not only am I talking about leave your man for me, I'm going to take care of you, and now I'm divulging my business to you? What? And niggas got the nerve to say that it ain't his fault? What? Get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here! Get the fuck out of here!
Are you serious? This is all, listen. Y'all guys got to be, listen, see, God, the reason why guys don't understand this game is because they don't realize that the actions they take also say something. The actions you take say something. It sends her a message. You see what I'm saying? Sends her a message. So what happens is that he sent her a message to say, you're important. You're so important that I want to you to be my girl, and I'm going to take care of you. You understand what I'm saying? Now, see, this is the thing, and let me go even deeper, because I want to talk about like why guys keep getting into these fucked up situations and why guys are, all over the internet and the manosphere and the red pills and all of that. Everybody's scared. Oh, I'm never gonna, get married. And let me tell you guys something. Jesus Christ. Let me tell you guys something. All y'all little niggas out there, you understand? All y'all little young niggas, all y'all little 24, 23-year-old young niggas. I'm talking to y'all. All y'all little young niggas, most of y'all motherfuckers are going to be married in a few years, in like 10, 15 years or something like that. You will. I promise you this. Y'all young little niggas talking about, I ain't never getting married. Y'all will be fucking married. I guarantee it. Remember I said this. Come back to this video. Exactly. All you millennials and Gen Z niggas, y'all niggas are going to get married. You know why? Because what happens is, for most guys, as you get older, most dudes don't want to be alone. Now, because most dudes ain't really players into that shit, right? You're going to get with a girl. You're going to fall in love and all that other shit, right? You're going to think she's the one, and your punk ass going to get married. Now, listen, ain't no wrong with being married. You just have to know how the fuck to do it. You understand? You need to know how to influence your chick, upgrade her mind, guide her, coach her to be a wife, to be a girlfriend. You understand? See, but all you little young niggas that's 22, y'all don't know nothing yet. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all young, I get it. If I was y'all and I was listening to this bullshit, I'd be like, I'm not getting married too. You understand what I'm saying? I'd say the same shit. Trust me. But see, what y'all don't understand is this. The reason why y'all point the finger at the woman is because, and I'm about to get deep on y'all, so y'all understand what the fuck I'm about to say. Okay? The reason why y'all pointing the finger at the woman, and these women out here, they do this and they're hypergamous and I'm not going to be in no relationship with a woman and all this other craziness, right? The reason why y'all say this is because y'all have no idea what women really want. You have no idea. You have no idea. Women really only want one thing. It's really simple, but dudes don't understand this. Women only want one fucking thing. And that one thing that they want is a motherfucking man. That's it. That's it. Women only want a motherfucking man. Let me break this down. See, the reason why a lot of y'all guys talk about, oh, well, women, they want money and they're hypergamous and blah, 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 blah. Right? See, women want a man, right? But they'll settle for a man with money. I'm gonna say it again. Women want a man, but they'll settle for a man with money. So a lot of you guys out there will be men with money, meaning you're a man with resources. You're a high value man. You understand? That's a lot of niggas out here. So what happens is that women get with you for the convenience of being with you, but they really want a man. So what do I mean by they really want a man? They want that human being we call man that stands on his square, right? That is masculine, right? That makes a woman feel like a woman, that puts her in her feminine where she's submissive, right? Someone she can follow because he's a leader, right? That's who she wants. And when you are that leader, you're able to influence a woman and have her mind. When you have a woman's mind, she don't do the bullshit that all the red pill guys are complaining about. See, the reason why a lot of these guys are complaining, oh, well, she's going to be like this and she's going to monkey branch and she's going to do this, is because she don't like your punk ass. She likes you because you got money, but she don't like you. So what happens is you have no influence over her because all she wants is your money. You understand? So she never respected you. She don't give a fuck about you. You understand? So a lot of times when you're leading, talking about, I'm going to take care of you, baby girl. I'm going to take care of you. I'm going to do everything for you, girl. I'm going to steal you from your man because you're so special. I need you, girl. I'm going to take care of you. You're going to be everything to me. Oh my God, you're so special. I love you. I need you. I want you. All this other stupid shit. She know you ain't a fucking man. Because see, the woman is supposed to be reacting to you. When you walk into the room, she's supposed to be like, oh my God, a man. Oh my God, I want him. I need him. I need it. But you're putting her on a pedestal. So automatically she don't respect you. You understand what I'm saying? See, the woman can't see you as that man, as that leader, if you're simping, if you're putting her on a pedestal, if you're putting her above you. How can she look up to you when you put her above you? She can only look down. There's only disrespect from there. So she's like, you know what? I'm going to just, they're like, you know what? I'm just going to like fucking use this guy for what he has because she don't respect him. See, let me tell you how deep the respect goes and how deep it is when you have a woman's mind. Let's say you're in a relationship and the relationship doesn't necessarily work out, meaning that y'all grow apart, you understand? But the woman still respects you and loves you. And oh yes, women love you. They can love you too. I know dudes don't think women, I hear women do say, well, women can't love. Women don't love men. They can't love. Bullshit. So what I'm saying is, a woman can respect you and love you, but the relationship just don't work out. So what happens is that when it don't work out, and let's say y'all are married or whatever it is like that, you got kids and all that other stuff, guess what? You can have a conversation with the woman that you're with to work out something between you and her. Because dudes always say, well, they're going to take you to court and they're going to take you for everything you have. Of course they are. If you a bitch ass nigga who ain't got game and you ain't on some man shit, if you don't have her mind, you understand? Because if you have her mind, there's a certain level of respect there. Meaning that the same process of her listening to you all those years and being about what you're about, that's still instilled in her even after it's done. Because no, check this out. Check this out. Check this out. If the woman has that respect for you within the relationship, right? And she sees you as a leader within the relationship, and she sees you as that masculine man within the relationship. When the relationship ends for whatever reason, guess what happens? She still has that respect for you outside the relationship. She still has that look of you being that leader outside the relationship. She still sees you as a man outside the relationship. Now check out Dr. Dre. In the relationship, he's simping. He's fucking bending over backwards for this chick and putting her on a pedestal and taking care of her, right? Guess what happens after the relationship? He's still taking fucking care of her. You see what I'm saying? So the same type of nigga he was in the relationship is the same type of nigga he is after the relationship. That's why he paying so much fucking money. See, if he was a dude who she respected like that, right? What had happened is this, is that he probably wouldn't even be paying that much money. It'd be probably a whole different fucking thing. You understand? It'd be a whole different thing. Because he'd be a whole different dude. Because if he was a whole different dude and he understood how to really navigate when you're dealing with a woman, he would have put that chick to work. He'd have said, listen, I understand how relationships work. Let me tell you guys something. I said this a million times. All relationships are going to come to an end. All of them. Every last relationship you're in will come to an end. Every last relationship you're getting into or will get into in the future will come to an end. Either you're going to break up, and if y'all don't break up, y'all going to die. You understand what I'm saying? It's going to come to an end. So now let's say in the situation, you and that woman break up, right? Y'all break up. Now, because it's a chance that y'all can break up, and this is the game for you guys who want to get married and who want to be in a long-term relationship. If there's a chance that y'all could break up, right? And then y'all have to divvy up some money and do all this other shit. Wouldn't it make sense to make sure that when she's in this relationship with you, that she's helping you acquire that money? That she's actually putting in some work to build that empire also? That she's actually putting some skin in the game? So that when, or, you know, if y'all break up, right? And you have to give her some money, then it will be money well earned. You understand what I'm saying? It'll be money well earned. This is what y'all don't get. Then on top of that, what happens is this. You're more likely to not break up in a lot of cases because there's more of an attachment and a bond because you was the type of guy who actually put her to work, who basically told her, hey, listen, if you want to be with me, you ain't just going to sit here and look pretty. You understand what I'm saying? You're going to have to contribute to this shit. You ain't just sitting here looking pretty. You got to, like, nigga, this chick should have been in the fucking studio with this motherfucker, making them sandwiches, bringing them some lunch, fucking, you know, helping them mix down a fucking song, going through, you know, sending emails, phone calls. I don't know what the fuck was going on. You understand? So a lot of dudes, they be looking at the wrong shit. They don't realize that the reason why the situation is the way it is because Dre and any other guy in his situation, they started out simping. They started out tricking. They started out being a fucking cornball when they were dealing with the woman. And because that was the situation, she was never in a relationship with a man. You understand what I'm saying? She was never in a relationship with a man. Because see, a man ain't gonna beg some chick to leave some other nigga for him. It ain't happening. You see what I'm saying? That ain't happening. A man ain't gonna be like, I'm gonna take care of you, baby girl. No. You're gonna take care of me, and then I'll take care of you. Fuck you mean? I'm gonna just take care of you. For what? Because you got a vagina? What? Come on, people. Come on. Well, listen, guys, if you want to call up, the calling number is 516-371-224, 516-371-224. Donation rules are in effect. You feel me? Hit that donate button at the top of the chat. If you have a question, put a Q in the chat and I will get to your question. You understand? But guys, I'm telling you, see, he fucked up by put her on that pedestal, telling her he's going to take care of her, marrying her within a year, trying to take her from some other dude. Like he just did so much shit and then fucking giving her all this information about, oh, well, we doing this video shoot and this is happening in here, blah, blah, blah. Shout out to my dude, Steve the Dean in the building. What's going on? What's going on? What's popping? Shout out to my dude, Steve the Dean in the building. But this is what I'm saying, man. Like a lot of these dudes, man, y'all got to understand the dynamics of these relationships, man. Dude, I think, you know what the problem is? A lot of guys, they want something for nothing. You understand? They want something for nothing. Meaning, a lot of guys think that they can get wifey type energy from a woman, right? Just because, without having to put in any type of work to create that situation. You understand? You have to create that situation correctly for things to flow correctly, for you to have dominion over your fucking situation. You understand? Or Shirley said, question, do you think men have a natural urge to look after women? I would say that guys, yeah, I say most guys have some sort of natural tendency to want to like protect and shit like that, right? But what you got to understand also is this, is that it's one of those things where the woman still like for example, like if let's say if I'm just in the street or whatever, randomly, you know, walking down the street or whatever, and I see like a old lady or something and she needs help or whatever, and I'm like, all right, let me go help this lady, because I just, you know, as a man, let me go help this old woman, you understand, and help her out, right? Like most guys will do shit like that. But what happens is that a lot of guys offer to sort of give women shit and give women protection, give women attention, give women, you know, everything, money, all this other stuff, just because, without the woman proving that she's worth that guy giving that shit to her. You understand what I'm saying? So like dudes just be doing shit just because she got a vagina. And then so what that does, which is dangerous, what that does is that it makes the woman think that that's all she needs to do is just exist. And she should be able to just get all this stuff. You understand? So dudes be talking about, yo, why women be acting like that? And these girls are entitled, and these women, they just want you for your money and blah, blah, blah. These women are gold diggers. Again, where did they get the idea that it's okay to act that way? I don't know. From the simps, maybe? From the men that's kissing their ass and sucking their butt? For the men that's talking about, I'll take care of you, baby girl, and all that other shit? So you want to talk about women being entitled, but how the fuck did women get entitled? It's because of simps? It's because of tricks? It's because of niggas who ain't got no fucking game. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I don't, like, dudes could, you know, try to walk around this shit as much as they can, but that's what it is. But let's go to 732. 732, what's popping with this?
732, what's popping with this? Yo, Locario, what's good? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. What's popping? What's going on, bro? Did you donate?
It's Rashawn, yeah. I donated.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Appreciate it. What's going on?
Well, two things, man. I was high, so I don't know if this show you did. You remember recording something? You did a live stream where the nigga girl was in jail and he was paying thousands of dollars. Was that last night?
Yeah. That was yesterday. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I ain't tripping. All right, so I'm just saying, and then you ever heard of the Blue Jasmine girl?
Yeah.
Who broke up with his Yeah, so it's like, you know, it makes me wonder, why do niggas still say looks, money, and status if there's all these looks, money, and status niggas are getting into these situations?
Exactly. Well,
I mean,
that's what I'm saying. That's
my boy. We had a lighthearted back and forth last night, right?
Right.
So he was saying he was like, yo, you need the money, this, that, and the third. And I'm like, he was like, let me ask you something. If you and some nigga went to the club, and some nigga with a lot of money, he was fat, sloppy, had no social skills, whatever case may be, but he made way more bread than you, who would have an easier time. And he was questioning that, basically trying to say that nigga with bread would have a better chance than me. But I'm like, yo, Paul, that's his name. I was pretty much telling him, you know, women are gonna want him. Some bitches ain't gonna care that he has money because he's just that not attractive. You understand what I'm saying? He would literally have to throw his money at a woman.
Right.
And then he agreed. So my point of that story is, for all y'all motherfuckers listening that believe in this looks, money, and status, okay, you're gonna have the money, but what are you gonna do with the money? You're gonna force yourself to be used so she can want you.
Right.
Which is gonna turn into a shit show.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. See, that's what guys don't understand. See, this is the thing. What they don't understand is this. They don't understand the different reasons why women fuck with guys, right? So you can have the looks and the money and status and get women. The problem though is that it's how you get the women. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it's like, okay,
exactly.
It's like somebody saying, well, I got money. I'm like, oh, how you get all that money? Well, I robbed the bank. All right, nigga, well, you robbed the bank, so you probably gonna go to jail. So it's like you got the money, but there's consequences to you doing it this way. You understand what I'm saying? So yeah, a guy can have the looks, money, and status and try to bank on that and be like, oh, let me get these girls. So what's gonna happen is that because he don't really got no game, because he's not really confident, and because he's trying to use that as a way to get chicks, yeah, he'll get a chick who's a gold digger. He'll get a chick who's not really feeling him to string him along. You understand what I'm saying? And so what happens is that they'll go down that route and then they're wondering why this woman played me, or they'll get married to these type of women. And then the women just use them and abuse them. And then the women take them for everything they fucking got. You understand? Because like I said, that's the consolation prize for women. It's like, well, this nigga ain't really a man, but at least he got money. So let me at least get the money. You understand? And so she just looks at you as money. So she don't give a fuck about what's happening with you. She'll take you to court. She'll get you for all the money she could get you for, because she never respected you in the first place. That's what they don't get. You know what I'm saying?
They do this shit for sport. They do this shit. They have fun doing this shit. Niggas be thinking these bitches be serious about them. They have fun. Or like when I saw the clip of the nigga in jail. And, the bitch in jail, she got out, right?
Right.
And she texted some other nigga, yo, scoop me up next weekend.
Right.
Like, she bragging, she having the funnest conversation with her mother, like, yo, I got this nigga sending me thousands. I got this nigga picking me up.
Exactly.
You understand what I'm saying? Like,
exactly.
They love this shit, yo.
Exactly.
Like,
that's what I'm
don't
saying.
See that
and I tell you, that's dangerous.
It's crazy.
That's dangerous because, again, see, generally, women aren't even equipped to handle that type of energy. You understand? This is why, women generally need leadership. You understand? They need it.
They do.
In a lot of aspects of life, even if you say that you can be a woman, well, I don't need no leadership. I'm strong and independent. I'm like, oh, really? Where do you work? Oh, really? You work at that company? Who owns that company? Oh, some dude or somebody else that's leading you? Okay, I get it. You see, it always goes back to the leadership. You see what I'm saying? Like, there's still a thing there where that needs to be present. So a lot of times when you have guys who are simps, who are letting women lead them, this is what happens, because the guy, see, the guy who's getting led by the woman is extremely weak. You understand what I'm saying? And she can't ever be attracted to him, right? She can't be attracted to him because she's looking at him like, yo, are you seriously letting me lead you? Are you seriously letting me do these? Like even in that video with the girl, she just came out of jail. The dude's been spending thousands of dollars on her. And the first day out of jail, where he think he gets some pussy from this girl from that he's been talking to you for years, she says, oh, I gotta go hang out with my mom and I'm not gonna stay with you tonight. It's like, and then she's looking at this dude like, yo, this dude is really letting me disrespect him like this. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like it's crazy.
She's gonna keep testing her limits. She's gonna keep testing her limits.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But another thing I wanted to say, as far as I've been cold approaching, right? Now, over the time, I've realized that a certain demographic of women, as far as like type of women they are, for example, let's say middle class black girl or whatever the case may be, that would be what I'm referring to. Raised a certain type of way, right? I realized a certain group of women responded to me and connected with me, I guess, better than other groups of women. You understand what I'm saying? So I guess what I'm asking is, could it be a little less? I know it's always going to be a numbers game, but can it be a little less of a numbers game if you understand your demographic that you're going after, if you go after that demographic? Does that make sense?
Well, that's
like,
the thing.
Go ahead.
No. Well, that's the thing. If you understand the types of women who are into you, you understand. Like if you sort of see the type of similarities in the types of women that generally give you it, they're a little bit more cooperative, then yeah. So it's still gonna be a numbers game, but it'll be less of a numbers game because sort of like, shout out to Ron Wills. Ron Wills talking about this. He says finding your tribe. You understand? Finding the types of women who are into you. Now, the thing is though, is that hopefully the chicks that are into you are the type of women you're into also. Because if you got a bunch of chicks who's into you, but you like, I'm not really feeling them, you know what I'm saying, like that, then that's an issue too. You see what I mean?
You're definitely right. Okay.
Yeah, man.
I got you. Well, yeah, that's all I wanted to ask. But thank you for having me on the phone.
That's what's up, man. Appreciate the call, my brother. Adam Mahalo. Peace,
all right,
peace.
No problem.
All right. So let me see. So Mondo said some dating coaches talk of having a certain level of aggression. Some women agree. How do you use that aggression without overdoing it? Well, the thing is just being able to, take action, really. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of guys are extremely too passive, but it's about taking action, but also it's about being intelligent when you're taking action and having social awareness and having social intelligence. So the thing is, you have guys who will be aggressive, right? But they don't realize that the woman they're being aggressive with or assertive with or whatever you want to say isn't feeling them. She ain't trying to hear that. She's trying to get away from the dude. She's like, what the fuck are you doing? And they don't realize that. And then they get into situations where they're sexually harassing the chick or whatever. So you got to be able to take action, but also be able to read what's happening in the situation, read the woman, read the room, read what's going on, so you know how to maneuver in the situation. You feel what I'm saying? But let's take 718 and then 713. So I think this is Moses. Moses, what's going on?
Yo, Locario, what's going on, man? I donated, man. How are you?
That's what's up. What's up? What's popping? What's popping?
Yeah, man.
What's going on?
Man, I wish Miles was on the show, man.
Oh, yeah,
let
Miles.
me tell you this, man.
Miles, shout out to Miles. Hold on. Miles is actually under the weather, so shout out to Miles. You feel what I'm saying? Miles is just chilling.
Yeah,
he don't got the Rona, okay? So, but he's all right.
Yeah.
He's chilling.
Hope he's good, man.
Right.
That's that dude, man. But look, let me tell you something, man. Like, yo, ever since I was listening to y'all, man, I'm starting to gain some experience under my belt, man. Every woman, I really, because like you said, man, and that was my problem. I did not have no experience. Like you said that certain things, no matter what you say, I'm not going to be able to know it because I have to go through it. And Eddie Field said it, that, yo, you're going to have to go through trials and error,
right?
And a documentary. You understand? Like just recent, remember last time I called in, I told you about a chick who did not want to follow my lead, a chick who disrespected me, a chick who sent me 6 huge paragraph of cursing disrespect because I didn't want to take her out to the restaurant that cost fucking $40 and shit, right? And then after that, guess what she did earlier this morning? She called me on a block number, and I'm serious. She called me on a block number today. So I'm looking at my phone like, who's this? I answered the phone. I said, hello, hey, cheap nigga. That's what she called me. I said, whoa, who's this? Guess who it was? That same girl. You understand? Or she was like, the reason why she called me because she bored. I looked at her like, okay, so how many other niggas you dealing with?
Hey, hold on. Stop right there. You see, Moses, you are giving this woman attention. You understand? And that's why she even called you, even saying whatever she's saying to you. You understand what I'm saying? This chick should not be able to talk to you, even though you say she called with a block number, right? She says, oh, what's up? It's me. Click, hang up. She's done. You understand what I'm saying? You asking her about other niggas. No. You have to cut that shit off, period. It's over. You understand what I'm saying? So you don't need, listen, because women feed off the attention that you give them. So the more attention you're giving her, she's winning. The more attention you're giving her, you're fucking empowering her with your attention. You see what I'm saying? So you need to cut her off.
Right.
ASAP. You feel what I mean?
Yeah, right. So as soon as she said it, because the reason why I was saying it for that long, because it took 3 minutes for her to say who the hell that it was. You understand? So then after that,
but see, that's what I'm saying.
Her name, I said, okay,
that's what I'm saying.
Nice if you, I hung up.
But that's what I'm saying. If you saying who is this, and she's not telling you who the fuck she is, click, hang up on her. That's what I'm saying. Like, done.
Right.
And then block the shit. That's what I'm saying. Like,
I fucked up on that.
Right. So y'all gotta stop. Just stop giving them attention, bro. Like, don't let them have access to you. If the girl is doing what you need her to do from the jump and she's being consistent with that, that's the type of girl you fuck with. If the chick ain't doing that and you just keep it pushing, you don't give her any type of fucking energy. You feel what I'm saying? But that's all you got to do, my brother. Appreciate the call. So let's go to 713 real quick. Guys, calling numbers 516-387-1224. What up?
Oh, yes, sir. How you doing, Mr. Locario? This is a monogamous player.
What up, my brother? What's going on? Did you donate?
Yes, sir. I donated. On
That's what's up. What's going on?
Yes, sir. So, yes, sir. So, Mr. Locario, this is a great topic today, just about the Dr. Dre thing, and it just really stems from what you just always talk about, that it's nothing wrong. Now, if you're a guy with game, but you so happen to have looks, money, and status, then it's going to be for your benefit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But if you're a guy that just focus on looks, money, and status, then you're going to trick yourself into thinking that you have to do more than what you actually have to do.
Right.
All right. So I'm just going to make this real quick. Mr. Locario, this to prove that looks, money, and status is not everything. There was a time, Mr. Locario, where I graduated from college. I moved home. I was with my parents about 4 years. I was broke, staying with my parents and everything. Right. I probably done fucked about maybe like 100 bitches in my life. I at least fucked 50 of them chicks at my parents' house while I was broke. You know what I'm saying? And that was just off a game. You dig what I'm saying? And I'm glad I went through that, because that showed me that I didn't have to do too much to smash these chicks. You dig what I'm saying? I didn't have to do all of that. You dig what I'm saying? So, that's really the main thing I just want to say, man. Like, look, money, and status, that's cool if you have game, but don't just focus on it, man. You don't have to do all that just to have a woman, especially if all you're trying to do is just fuck. So, thank you, Mr. Locario.
That's what's up, man. Appreciate the call, my brother. All right. But yeah, that's the thing. A lot of guys, look, the thing with the whole looks, money, status shit is this. Looks, money, and status makes you like almost everybody else. Do you understand what I'm saying? What it does is, like, think about it this way. When it comes to looks, right? You have people out there who a large amount of people will be like, that person's really good looking, right? But then because people's idea of what looks good varies, right? There's a large variation in what looks good. So you could look good to a lot of different people, and another guy could look good to a lot of different people, and another guy could look good to a lot of different people. Or you and another guy could look good to the same types of girls. So let's say you on Tinder and you match with a girl named Jennifer, and then another guy match with a girl named Jennifer, and she think both of y'all look good. So now, since both of y'all look good, but she only can see one of y'all this week, who she gonna see? Right? Y'all both look good, right? Y'all both got money, right? Maybe y'all both at the same status level. Then what happens now? So what happens is that what differentiates you is your own unique perspective. It's you. It's who you actually are. You understand? It's the game that you bring to the situation. You understand? But a lot of people don't understand that stuff. But let's go to 646. 646 is popping. What up?
Hey, my name's Zach. I just turned 18, man. I'm in New York City. I'm in Astoria right now. I was just wondering, one of the things that I've been struggling with in my life is just, you know, leveling up and becoming more masculine because I was raised as.
Wait, hold up. Did you donate?
Nah, man, I didn't donate yet.
Oh, you're killing me. You youngins. Okay, I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna make you slide this time because you're a youngin and you ain't know no better. Actually, you did, but I'm just being nice to you right now. But go ahead, donate after this call. But go ahead. What are you gonna say?
All right. But one of the things I was gonna say was, you know, I was raised as the only child, and I'm raised by a single mother right now. I'm at my mom's crib because I have no money to move out, you know, and I have no friends because I cut them all off, and, you know, I had a lot of bad energy with them, right? But I was wondering how you level up as a man to become more social and to cold approach and get the confidence, like you say. I watched that the insecurity video, the live stream the other day, right? And I related a lot to that, you know, like that really hit me. You know, I can't become more confident and just go out there and talk to random people and, you know, socialize. I can't do that. I don't know what, like, because every time that I do that, I'm either judged or shunned away, or like I'm too young, or I look whatever else, or like they say that I'm immature, but I'm more mature than a lot of people my age, you know, and I can get along well with adults. I just can't get along well with kids my age, you know?
Right. So
I don't know how to do that, man. Right.
So the thing is this, bro, is that one, you gotta live your life without giving a fuck about what everybody else is gonna think about you. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that's one thing. Like, you have to see, and it's easier said than done for most people, because most people still in the back of their minds really care about how people view them and how people see them and what they're gonna say and how they're gonna feel and all this other stuff, right? But what it is that you have to figure out what you want to do and then just go after that situation, go after that goal, just continue going down that path. Because what happens is this, you're going to get rejected from, you know, hollering at girls. You know, if you're out there trying to make money, get more shit popping for you, you're going to run into challenges. You understand what I'm saying? All the things that you think can go wrong will. You understand what I'm saying? Because that's just life, right? The issue is that you have to be able to push through all of the bullshit. That's the only thing that actually makes shit pop off for you. You understand what I'm saying? Is you have to push through the bullshit. You see what I'm saying? So, but the problem is that you have to understand that there is going to be bullshit, but when you get to a certain level of awareness, you don't even see the bullshit as bullshit. So, for example, when I was doing, you know, this stuff that I'm doing now as far as coaching, it took me about 3 or 4 years before I actually was even making money doing this. So now if I was to say, damn, man, I've been doing this for like a year and shit ain't popping off and blah, 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 and I just quit, then I wouldn't be here right now. You see what I'm saying? But what happened is I pushed through the bullshit and kept focused on my goal. And then as I do my thing, I learn more and more and I get better and better. And then therefore I succeed because I kept going and I kept doing what I needed to do. You see what I mean? But right now, you know, you're young, so you got time. You're young, you know, hopefully you live a long ass life. You know, you never know if shit happens or whatever it is like that. But the thing is, figure out what it is you want to do. Because, well, what do you want to actually do in this situation? Do you want to get, like, you want to be able to, like, get more girls by hollering at them in the street? Like, what's your situation now?
Yeah, man. I mean, the main thing that I was just gonna say is like me being more social, because I used to, right? Like I grew up in LIC. I don't know if you know where that is, Long Island City.
Right.
But I grew up there my entire life, and I moved upstate, whatever, for high school. And then I lost everybody that I knew here. So I just moved back to the city because my mom wanted to move back like this month, bro. So I'm back in the city now. Everybody that I knew switched up and they're grown up doing whatever the fuck they want to do in the city, right? But here I am coming back and nobody knows who the fuck I am or gives a fucking damn, right? So my issue is I can't even make friends. And then the issue that I'm facing with that is I know it. I've been watching Red Pill shit. You know, I mean, I've been listening to all that shit. I know better than to become an incel. I know better than to hate women and hate everybody else and judge everybody else, right? But the main issue I'm facing is I can't be more masculine and kind of like respect my energy and be like, I'm not going to give my energy to these people and, you know, go talk to these other dipshits because, you know, then I have no friends and I'm isolated, man.
Why can't you make new friends?
Because every time that I go out, it's always like it's kind of like a clan kind of mentality of like, who the fuck are you? Why are you coming up to us? Why, you know, like what do we have to do to get you away from us kind of shit? And it's like, no, I'm just trying to chill. I'm trying to have a good time, and people just don't fuck with it, you know?
Well, that's because you're talking to the wrong people. You understand what I'm saying? This is what I'm saying. Listen, bro.
Everybody's the wrong people, though.
No. You haven't talked. You haven't talked to everybody. You understand what I'm saying? You haven't dealt with everybody. So what I'm saying is this, again, like I said, that's like me when I was coming up doing my business shit and I wasn't making no money, right? That's like me saying, damn, well, everybody don't want to fuck with. Nah, it's just that I didn't get to the point where I got to the right people who wanted to fuck with what I'm doing. Because look, understand, even with this, I use this as an example, right? The shit that I talk about is real ass shit. There's a lot of people that don't like to fuck with real ass shit. You understand? I just don't fuck with those people. I let them do them, and I'm gonna do me. And then I just attract the people who like real shit, and then I'm attracted to the people who like real shit. So real recognize real. That's what that saying is about. So what happens is that you're running into people who you just don't rock with, and they don't rock with you, and that's fine. But you got to find the people that rock with you. You see what I mean? But what I'm saying is right now,
where could I
go ahead.
What you say?
No, I said right now what you're making happen is that you're making the people who's not rocking with you, like make you feel a certain type of way about you, which is causing you to not be motivated to keep shit going. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. I mean, because listen, I graduated early kind of shit because I dropped out of high school. And I went to college early, and I dropped out of college twice, man. I went back, and I fucking dropped out because I couldn't.
And what do you want to do with your life, though? What do you want to do with your life?
Well, I mean, if money wasn't a thing, and if I could have all the success in the world, I would be a fucking YouTuber, man. I mean, because I'm trying to be more of an entrepreneur. I just can't do a 9 to 5, you know.
Right, but what do you want to do YouTube about? What's going to be YouTube about?
I really want to be traveling and like across the country, like road trip type shit, you know, and like talk to random people, go on random adventures with people, you know what I mean? Be in the elements kind of shit, you know, and just experience life because the life is fucking short, man. I always thought I was going to die young. So,
okay. So what are you doing right now to try to make that happen?
I mean, right now, listen, I started up a ton of shit and it was always short lived, you know? So my YouTube channel, my fucking rap career, my shit, you know, everything, right? Always short lived.
Why is it short lived though? Why is it short lived?
Because I always receive backlash and then I stop, like, to be honest.
Backlash from who? Backlash from who?
From people that I used to go to school with and people that I do, like I have family that knows and whatever the fuck else, and they always be like, "Oh, you know."
So why? Why are you listening to them? Why are you listening to them?
Because they're the only people that watch my shit, and I only get like 3 plays on a fucking video when I upload, then I get no views, and then I stop uploading.
Right, but see that, and that's your problem right there. That's your problem right there. Again, you're making the shit that other people are saying and doing affect you doing what you want to do. This is what I'm trying to say. See, you have to be laser focused on what you want to do and then do that and then the results will come because you're going to attract people who fuck with your shit. Fuck those other people and your family. Do you know how big the world is? Do you know how big the fucking world is, bro? You understand what I'm saying? So you're sitting there.
Travel, man.
This is what I'm saying. You're stopping yourself. Ain't nobody stopping you from doing nothing. You stopping yourself, bro. Are you calling me on an iPhone?
Yeah.
Your phone could take video, right?
Yeah, man.
Right. So you should be doing YouTube videos every fucking day. You understand what I'm saying? Uploading them shits. You understand? Promoting those joints. You on Instagram? You on Facebook? Any of that type of shit?
I was on Instagram, and then I got like 3,000 followers from being really consistent, and then I stopped.
And that's what I'm saying. You got it. You keep stopping, bro. That's what I'm saying. You have to stop stopping, nigga. You got to start and keep going. That's your problem right there. You keep stopping, and when you keep stopping, that's when you stop the progress. You see what I'm saying? That's the issue.
I mean, when you were starting YouTube, though, like, just a personal question, man. Like, when you were starting out, you know, and you were building up your audience, you probably had low view days at the beginning, right? And then it probably built up collectively over time, right?
Yeah.
But with that happening, didn't you hit a plateau where it just kept going down and down and down and down, and then it was like so low where it's like 3 views, 2 views, no views, and then like did you somehow get a ton of views on one video and you popped off? Like, I don't understand how you make it back from that plateau.
No, listen. When I first got on YouTube in 2008, right? It was like me and like from all the people y'all watch now, it was like me, Steve the Dean, and like one other nigga. I think it was Player Supreme, and that was it. You understand? There was no Red Pill, no MGTOW, none of that shit, right? But when I first got on YouTube, right, I got my channel taken down like at least 12 different times, bro, and I had to start over. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is that I kept going. I didn't let none of that discourage me. That's what I'm trying to say. So you keep stopping because of what's happening. That's what a lot of guys do. You understand what I'm saying? This is why a lot of guys are scared to approach women. They're like, oh, well, I'm going to just wait for choosing signals because when I talked to that girl, she rejected me. So I don't want to talk to nobody no more. That's weak shit. See, when you stopping because of what other people are doing and saying, that's weak. You understand what I'm saying? You have to keep going. You see what I mean? If you would have kept consistent, right, you'd have probably been making money right now. You understand what I'm saying? To be able to travel to do the shit you're trying to do. You understand what I'm saying?
You're right.
That's what I'm saying. So, bro, this is what I'm saying. All you got to do, bro, is this. You need to figure out what you're really trying to do, make a plan, do that shit, and keep doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? And then as you do it, you'll learn more and more things. That's going to give you more and more ideas to get shit popping even bigger. That's all you got to do. You know what I'm saying?
Do it.
That's what you got to do, bro.
Just do it.
All right.
Yeah. Can I ask one more thing?
All right, real quick. Go ahead.
And then I'll be out. So as far as girls and shit, right? So it's funny you say waiting for choosing signals, right? That's legit what I fucking do.
Why am I not surprised?
And then I get shut down, and it's just me. I know. Hold on. Hear me out, right? But I do that shit, and I get shut down, whatever. But a lot of the time, I'm into a lot of like older girls. So like, well, older to me, right? So like 20, 22, 3, 4, 5, right? And a lot of the girls my age don't fuck with me, and a lot of the older girls think that I'm too young, you know. And obviously, I'm not about to go after no fucking 12-year-old, you know? Like, so I don't know what the fuck to do, man.
Bro, okay, let me ask you a question. In the past week, how many girls you hollered at?
0.
You see? Do you realize?
Man, don't give me that.
Do you realize you're your worst enemy, my brother? You are your worst enemy. Let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you something. And this is for everybody, okay? You have to understand that you have to work your ass off just to be good enough. Do you understand what I'm saying? Just to be good enough.
Yeah.
You got to work your ass off. You understand?
Yeah.
So what I'm saying to you is that you're talking about, damn, well, these younger girls and older girls, whatever is like that's whatever. the point is you got to get yourself out here in these streets. You got to start talking to chicks every day. You got to start putting up videos on YouTube every day. You understand what I'm saying? You got to start grinding, bro. You're not, you just, and bro, you're lucky because you're still young. You're 18. So you got youth on your side, all that shit. So you need to be grinding right now. You understand? And the thing is this, with the girls who's 18, with the girls who's 20, whatever it is like that, all it is, again, it's a numbers game and you understanding the game and you having the motivation to keep going. You understand what I'm saying? That's what makes the people win, is when they're the people that keep going. You understand what I'm saying? That's why, see, a lot of times, you know why you got so many whack rappers out here? Is because the dudes who was nice, the dudes who could spit, gave up. You understand what I'm saying? There's a lot of dudes who could spit, but they gave up. But the nigga who's whack kept going. You understand what I'm saying? That's the thing.
Yeah.
You see what I mean? So you got to understand that you got to the point of this call, remember, is don't stop. Stop stopping and start starting. Like my dude Rob Carpenter says in the chat. Stop stopping and start starting, nigga. You understand what I'm saying?
Do it.
Do that shit.
Just do it.
All right.
All right, man.
All right, man. Appreciate the call, my brother.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
All right, bro.
Yeah, I appreciate you.
Peace. My bad. I cut him off too quick. All right, let's go to 412. 412.
Hey, mr.locario.
Who's this?
Sushi.
What's going on, man? What's popping with you, bro? Did you donate?
Yeah. Through
What's going on?
Yeah, so last night I went to the bar, right? I found out there's like a lot of girls like on their phone or like talking amongst themselves, like when they turn their back, like form like a triangle thing. So I just want to ask, are those like targets for approaching, or just they should be just left alone?
So you said you would walk into a spot and girls would be doing what? They'll turn their back on you? Is that what you said?
Well, let's say that they're like a form of circle, right? Something like that. Like,
So wait, are these girls you try to talk to, or just random girls in the spot and they just not paying you attention? Which one is it?
they're just random, the girls on the spot.
Did you go and approach them? Did you say anything to them?
No.
Okay, so then what? So what's the issue? You didn't say nothing though. So what's the issue? Are you saying should you go and approach them? Is that what your question is?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you can listen. You can go and approach anyone in any situation. See, this is what you guys don't get. Y'all can go and approach women whenever. Do you understand what I'm saying? There's no like specific right time, or you can go and approach a chick whenever the fuck you want to go and approach her. You understand?
But
go ahead.
But they kind of look like they're like defensive though. Like
they look like what?
They look like they're a little defensive though.
So?
You know what I'm saying?
So? What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen if you approach them and they look defensive?
It's like, hey, how you doing? And they'll be like faking they didn't hear me or something like that.
So then if they acting like they don't hear you, then just keep it pushing. Then why can't you just walk away and go talk to somebody else?
Oh, okay. What about those who like be on their phone all the time? Like when I walk toward them, like they're just staring at the phone. Like, well, do I still approach that?
Yeah, you can still talk to them, and they'll be like, listen, hey, be like, miss. As soon as you see the girl, be like, miss, my phone number is 555 something. Just be like, put my number in your phone since you got your phone out. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you can start a conversation however. You understand? Be like, miss, hang up your phone real quick because I want to talk to you. That's it. Why can't you say that?
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm saying. Like, why can't you say that? That's what I'm saying. You see how you laughing because it's funny. The woman might laugh too if you say some shit like that, and you could start a conversation. So you are sitting on the sidelines, bro. You just got to get in there and talk. That's it.
I mean, what you said about like closed groups, right? In the group programs. So I don't know, like, is it, I don't know, man. Okay, but yeah, I guess to me they look a little bit closed group, but okay. Yeah.
Right. All I'm saying is this, bro. You got to start practicing more going out and talking to women. You feel what I'm saying? Like that's really all it is. A lot of the questions you're asking me will answer itself when you go out. You understand what I mean? So that's really all it is. So just keep practicing. Go out there, keep studying the stuff on the membership, and you'll be good. You feel what I'm saying? But appreciate the call, my brother. All right, I'm gonna holler at you, man. All right, let's go to 412. 412 was popping. Who this?
Hey, what's going on, Mr. Locario? It's AT calling, man.
AT, what's good, my brother? What's going on?
All right, chilling. You definitely donated.
That's what's up. What's up? What's going on with you?
All right, man. Just listening to the one guy that's 18 years old. I'm like, if I was 18 years old and had the opportunity, listen to guys like yourself and all that stuff and all the free times he has, I'm like, man, I'd be killing it out of here. I mean, I'm somebody that's working 2 jobs, raising, 2 teenage daughters, but yet, still getting on, like you said, listening to you guys also, but, on dating apps, going out there, talking to ladies. So I'm like, this dude has all the time in the world, and making all the excuses in the world. And other people were, working their asses off, but still making it happen. So I'm just like, I hope he's listening like, bruh, I'm double your age, have twice the responsibility, 3 times or 10 times the responsibility, but still making it happen.
Exactly.
So he has no excuses.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I'm the same way. Like where I'll be looking at these young dudes and I'll be like, bruh, y'all got all this time in the world. Y'all got all of the shit that they got now. You know what I'm saying? When I was their age, I didn't have fucking Instagram and all that other shit. You know what I mean? Like, and Tinder and all these other things that dudes could just like make shit happen with women. Like, man, you know what I mean? It's crazy.
Right. But a question I did have for you is that definitely with, getting out the door, I think setting up dates and whatnot. What I'd like to do is, I guess you kind of talked about it the one day. I like to set up the dates where we meet on the site, exchange numbers. I like to call the girls, kind of get a feel from, have a 10, 15 minute conversation, then set up the date that way. And that definitely seems to work a lot because a lot of girls, like, guys don't usually call nowadays. They're just sending it through text or whatnot to set up the date. But even when it's set and they're like, oh, looking forward to it, we have a time, place, and day set up. I wanted to ask if you get to a point where you can kind of feel, even after you said it, when it's getting close to it, that, I don't know, I think this person is going to flake. And usually I'm right. Like if they're going to flake or somehow they're going to, be like, oh, I can't make it or whatnot, because the day before or the morning of, send them that text like you've suggested, like, hey, looking forward tonight, or I'll see you. And they're like, oh, so am I too, but, like yesterday I had to stay late, so, I'll let you know. And I'm like, okay, they're already building an excuse, but they're saying something to throw like that out there that, oh, I may have to. So have you got to that point, or do you get to a point where you feel like, okay, I already know what's coming before it happens?
Well, that's the thing. It's very, random. You understand what I'm saying? Because you never know in a lot of cases. Like sometimes you can tell, based off of like, if you're, confirming the date, like let's say you're supposed to meet a girl Friday night, and let's say you hit her up Thursday night to say, hey, we still on for tomorrow. And then you don't get no text back. You understand what I'm saying? And it's Friday morning and you still ain't get a text back. Then it's like, most likely she's going to probably flake. You understand? But then you have those situations where you'll be surprised and they'll be like, oh, hey, yeah, what's up? We're still on, yada, yada, yada. So it's very like, it's like random. You never know. You see what I mean? But either way, that's why you gotta confirm, you feel what I'm saying, beforehand, so that you'll know. Because luckily, the best part is that if a chick, like let's say I'm supposed to see a chick Friday at 7, right? And let's say I'll confirm with her Friday morning at like 10 a.m. I'll be like, yo, what up? Are we still on for 7 o'clock? Right? Hopefully she hits me up by like 10:30, 11 and says, oh, I can't make it. Then I'm good, because then now I'm like, all right, cool. I get her out the way. Then I can replace her.
Right.
You see what I mean? But but what happens is And this is what I would start to do is I would give them a deadline to hit me up. You understand? Because sometimes what I used to do is, like, let's say I was seeing a girl at 7 and I confirm 10 o'clock in the morning, and then I wouldn't hear from her, and it'll be going on like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. And I'm like, fuck, what the fuck is going on? And then what'll happen is that she'll probably hit me up at like 4 or 5 till I can't make it. So now I've wasted all that time, and now it's already getting late. You see what I'm saying? So it's not enough time for me to set something up. So usually what I'll do is like, let's say for example, if I set the date for Friday at 7, and then I text her at 10, and I say, hey, what's up? Are we still on? Right? If 11 o'clock comes and I don't hear from her, I text her and I say, hey, what's up? Let me know by noon, right? Or, I'm gonna keep it pushing. You understand what I'm saying? And the reason why I do that is because if I don't hear from her by noon, that means that it's a wrap. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm going to replace her with something else. You see what I'm saying? But the thing is that what it does is that if she actually wants to make something happen, she has to hit me up by noon. You see what I mean? So it's a thing where it eliminates me wasting my time. And it's funny. I've actually had that happen before, where I would give the girl the deadline, and then she would text me after and say, oh, hey, what's up? I'm sorry. Are we still on? And I'd say no, even if I didn't have nothing else planned. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I'll be like, nah, and I'll just try to find something else, because I'll be like, yo, like, that's what it is. Cause I have to let her know that my time is important. So I'll be like, oh, nah, look, I made other plans, but, I decided to do something else because I didn't hear from you. But if you want to get together later this week, just holler at me and let me know. You see what I'm saying? And then just keep it like that.
Right.
But, yeah, you never really know if the girl's going to flake or not. It just kind of like, it just is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And then another question I wanted to ask real quick is that, okay, because, I had situations with girls, especially recently, where we've actually hooked up, everything was cool. And then, wanting to set something up again. And they're like, oh, yeah, I'll definitely let you know. And then all of a sudden you don't hear from them a week or so. And then they're like, hey, I haven't forgotten about you. They give you their life story. Brother-in-law died, and I've been sick lately, but I still want to meet up with you. And I'm usually just like, okay, let me know. And then it's like they go ghost again. So when stuff like that happens, or when they give you some BS about why they haven't hit you up, is it better to even not respond, or just say, let me know, or what is the better way to kind of even handle it?
Right. In those situations, what they're doing, because girls do this too, what chicks do sometimes is they'll try to keep you in the loop or keep you like around just in case. So this is why they'll send you texts like, oh, hey, what's up? Haven't forgot about you, but I've been busy, yada, yada, yada. Because like they like you, but they're still fucking with all these other dudes and trying to juggle the situations. You understand what I'm saying? And so, but what happens is that exactly Doc Notes said in the chat, he's like, you're not the number one option, which is why they're acting that way. You see what I'm saying? So you're like the option number 2, 3, or 4, or whatever, or 5, or whatever the fuck it is. You see what I mean? But they're keeping you in the loop just in case the thing that they want to happen doesn't happen. So you're like the backup. You understand what I mean? So that's what it's so. But then when that's the situation, right? You don't necessarily take her seriously to the point where you're trying to plan with her. You just tell her, all right, well, hit me up, and that's it. And you just leave it at that.
Right.
And then so if she does hit you up, right, what it is that, like, for example, if she hits you up and is like, oh, hey, what are you up to this week? And blah, blah, blah. Let's get together. You'd be like, all right, cool. Let's do this whenever. But you shouldn't necessarily be the one trying to reach out to her or try to make necessarily like take the lead and make shit happen. You understand what I'm saying? Because she's already being wishy-washy and all over the place with the situation in the first place. So it's like, if she comes to you, then cool. But if not, then it is what it is. But you don't really put too much like stock and energy into that situation. You see what I'm saying?
Right. And then last thing, and I'll jump off. I know I called you, talked about the one girl that it's like we're just, casual, fuck buddies, but like she seems like she's making a play, kind of cleaning up, the crib and stuff like that.
Right.
Even, like I said, buying food and stuff, got the tickets for Steelers training camp. But then when we'll, hook up at times, she'll mention like, oh, I know you're seeing other girls, and try to make light of it. But it's like she'll, to me, bring it up one too many times, because even like we were supposed to see each other this weekend, but then her cycle started, and she was like, "Oh, I guess you'll have to, get one of your girls in there, LOL." And I'm just getting to a point. It's like, okay, yeah, I'm seeing others. I don't need you to keep bringing it up. So is there a better way to kind of come at that and be like, look, quit mentioning that?
Right. That's the thing. Well, this is the thing. I wouldn't necessarily tell her all of that. You understand what I'm saying? I would just basically, and this is the thing, because the reason why she's mentioning all the girls and all this other shit, right, is because that's a thing that is kind of like women will do that in a lot of cases because of insecurity. You understand what I'm saying? And what it is that this is what she wants to happen. She wants you to say, "Oh no, there's no other girls, and I'm not really messing with girls like that," and yada yada yada. You understand what I'm saying? But the thing is that they can't help themselves but actually bring that conversation up because they want that to be the response, right? But what I would suggest to you is that the best response to that is no response, meaning just sort of ignore that. You understand what I'm saying? Like let her say that and ask all that and all that other bullshit, right? And just ignore it. You understand? And she's like, "Oh, well, you can, get those other girls. All right, okay, whatever." You know what I mean? Like, and the thing is this, is that, and this is what I want guys to understand, this too. You want to silently take notes about the women you're dealing with. You understand? And what I mean is this: you don't necessarily need to bring light to the annoyance that a woman does. You understand? You just take a mental note and say, "Oh, she keep bringing that bullshit up. I'm gonna put a mental note right there to remind me that she's being ridiculous right now." So that's taking away from, she don't know this yet, but it's taken away from you taking her seriously. You understand what I'm saying? But you don't have to overextend yourself and your energy to even bring that up again. And this is why you don't want to bring it up, because this is what I was talking about earlier, is because if you do bring it up, you're giving her more importance than she needs at this moment. You see what I'm saying? But you're silently taking notes so that you have it there and you know that this is the type of shit she's doing, but you don't bring it up, because now if you do bring it up, then you're making it a thing. And then you're also making her more important by even having that conversation with her. You see what I'm saying? So imagine she's like, "Oh, yeah, I bet you messing with all these other girls." And then you're like, "Yo, why the fuck you keep bringing it up? Like, why don't you stop talking about these other girls? Like, just chill, right?" And then she's gonna be like, "Why? What's wrong? We can't have a conversation about that? Or you feel a certain type of way about dealing with these other girls? I'm just asking." And you're like, "Nah, but I'm just saying why." So now you're in almost in like a damn argument with this chick about this shit. You see what I'm saying? So now you arguing with her, going back and forth with her, interacting with her is giving her more importance because you're giving her more attention and you're making it an issue with her. You see what I'm saying? So you guys are actually sharing a moment. You feel what I mean? And that right there is going to make her feel more important in the situation. So if she's saying some shit, but you just sort of ignore it and you're just doing your thing, but you're also taking the mental note to see, okay, well, yeah, she's being a little bit goofy right now. So I'm not like, she don't even know she's not in first place to be girlfriend. She want to be my girl, but she ain't in first place yet because she's still doing that goofy shit. You see what I'm saying? And then so what's going to happen is that she's going to wonder, you understand? She's going to wonder why, "Oh, how come we're not this together and we're not doing this or we're not doing that?" And then this is where at a certain point, whenever this point happens, you want to make it. When she says to you, "AT, I don't understand. How come, we're like, I'm not your girl, and I've been here for a while, and I thought this and I thought that." Then at that point, that's when you bring up her bullshit. That's when you bring it up. That's when you talk about it. You see what I'm saying? If you want to get her to that next level, or if you give a fuck to even bring it up, because what happens is this: if you bring it up at that point, that's when you say, "Well, you know what? Listen, you know what the reason why we're just fuck buddies and all that is because every time I'm doing my thing, you always in my business talking about, oh, which girl you seeing and all. I don't really like dealing with chicks seriously who do that type of stuff." You understand? So if a woman's going to be my girl, if she's going to be my girl, she can't be doing that type of shit. You understand what I'm saying? And then now what happens is that she might end up not doing that anymore just to try to get into the good graces of being a girl. And again, that's you vetting. You see what I'm saying? That's you training. That's you coaching her to be the type of woman that you need her to be for you. You see what I'm saying? You see how all of that shit is connected to all the other shit? You see what I mean? So that's the thing where you don't necessarily need to say anything at that moment. You take the mental note, and when it's relevant for that to even be said or brought up or whatever, then you can bring that up at that time. And sometimes it might not even be relevant to bring it up. You just might keep it moving from that girl. Like there's girls that I've dealt with. This girl, I'm telling you, there's girls that I've dealt with, right? Who in the past that I just stopped talking to. And if you ask them today, yo, how come Locario stopped talking? I don't know. They have no idea. You understand? But I have the mental note as to why. I just didn't let them get past that point for me to even let them know why I stopped fucking with them. You see what I'm saying? So that's the thing. So, you know, you don't need to bring too much light to it at that moment. You just ignore it, do your thing. And then if it ever gets to that point where you see her as someone that's coachable or as someone you can get to that next level or want to get her to that point, then you bring it up to that at that relevant point. You see what I'm saying? It's just like when a girl flakes or some shit, you don't necessarily need to even bring up a flake. It's like, okay, she flaked, right? And then next, you know, let's say she hollers at you and she's like, hey, I want to see you. And you're like, all right, come over to the crib, and you fuck the shit out of her or whatever it is like that. And then she's like, hey, how come we don't go out, you know, at all? You just like, fuck me and blah, blah, blah. But oh yeah, well, you know what? Remember that time you flaked? I don't really like take girls seriously who flake. So, you know, if you want me to take you out and do other shit, you got that type of behavior, I don't rock with that. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that's the type of shit, because again, you're teaching her what you like and don't like. And then it hits harder when she wants to know why she's not elevating to the next level. You see what I'm saying? That's the thing.
Oh, right.
You see what I mean?
Right. Yeah,
Right.
I haven't answered anytime she's brought that up. I've never even answered that. I just, like, when it's been in person, I just kind of smile and change the subject.
Right.
When it's been through text, I'll just bring up something else.
Exactly,
like, oh, so,
right.
You know, what you getting into this evening?
Mm-hmm. Right. That's what I'm saying. You just keep it going. And then if it ever gets to that point where she's like, well, where is this going? What does this mean? When are you going to be my boyfriend? I want you. Well, you know, listen, this is the deal. You know what I'm saying? Like, and if you even want to get to that point, you see what I'm saying? And sometimes you might not want to get to that point, and you just take those mental notes and you realize you're like, man, this chick on some bullshit. I'm gonna just keep this shit pushing. You feel what I'm saying? And then that's it. You see what I mean?
Right. So when you said when a girl flakes and hit you up later, sure, I know you said either invite her to the crib, or if she says let's go out, could you be like, okay, cool, so you know drinks on you tonight, right? Or something like that. Okay.
Right. Exactly. And then the thing is again, a lot of stuff that women do. See, a lot of guys, what they do is that they bring too much unwarranted energy. Like even earlier, if you remember when Moses called up, and he said the girl called him from a block number or a different number and started talking all of this shit and whatever is like that, where he gave her way more energy than she even needed at that point. Like he gave her more attention than she deserved at that point. You see what I'm saying? And anytime you give a woman attention, whether it's positive or negative, she still likes it. She still wins. She still feels like this is bringing you closer together. Oh, I'm important now because he actually. You understand what I'm saying? Like if you was to like fucking argue with a chick in the street and call her all types of bitches and hoes and cunts and fuck you dumbass hoe slut bitch and all that other shit, this chick she will love that shit low key. You understand what I'm saying? Because all you've done is made her important now. She's thinking, damn, this guy must really like me to fucking get that mad. You understand what I'm saying? That's what she's thinking. You see what I mean? But the thing is, when you're indifferent, she don't know what the fuck's going on. You understand what I'm saying? She don't know what the hell's going on. You see what I mean? And so that's the thing. So she don't know what's going on, where she stands, what's the situation. You understand? But if you're like, oh, but blah, 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 now she feels, oh, well, he's being all emotional. And so you see what I mean? So now she thinks that she's that important to get you that emotional. You see what I'm saying? That's what it is.
Oh, right. And, you know, like you said, now one of the biggest complaints my ex used to say is because I wouldn't argue with her. When she started arguing, I used to just get calmer and calmer, quieter and quieter, and it would piss her off, even when we were in, you know, counseling and all that stuff. And then now, the fact, you know, I learned from you, like, never apologize. In fact, even when I've cussed her out, all this stuff, you still owe me an apology. And I'm like, you know, as long as I owe you, you know, you'll never be broke. Right. And it pisses her off to this day that I still won't apologize for stuff, because it's like, I don't apologize for something I wasn't wrong about, but yet she's still coming after me for it. So I understand, like you said, about that stuff, keeping emotions in check, all of those things. So I always, you know, appreciate the info and the game that you drop, man.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man. I appreciate the call, my brother. Adam, I'll let you, man.
All right.
Peace.
All right.
All right. So people, we're going another 15, 20 minutes. If you guys have a question, put a Q in the chat. If you want to call up, the calling number is 516-387-1224. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, so make sure, look, I'm telling you, like, don't be letting these chicks, because women are clever as fuck. Women are so clever. Women will get you in conversations. You ain't even realize you're in a damn conversation until in the middle of like, you'd be like, how the fuck did we even get here? Like, what are we talking about? Like, you understand what I'm saying? It's like, I'm telling you, like, chicks, yo, I'm telling you, they're so clever. Y'all can't be underestimating these women. They're clever as fuck. You understand? Like, listen, like, you know, I've had chicks get me into certain conversations, and they'll be super clever to get me to give them attention, and I'll be like, fuck. I'll be like, this bitch got me. I done sent her back and forth these messages. I could have ended the conversation right there, but the conversation went another 2 or 3 minutes. I'm like, how the fuck did this happen? You understand what I'm saying? Like, they're clever as shit, because they'll be throwing shit out there, or they'll say a certain thing, and then you're like, it just, like, it'll trigger you, and you're like, oh, but I got it. And you're like, all right, let me just ignore that shit. No. You understand what I'm saying? Now, there's certain things that you shouldn't necessarily ignore. Like, if it's some like disrespectful shit that you got to check, that's one thing. You understand? But a lot of times women will try to get you into certain types of conversations and certain fucking, like situations to be able to get you emotionally invested in them. You understand what I'm saying? They want you to get emotionally invested in them. That's why women will be like, oh, I don't like these guys that are so, you know, they're so like emotionally unavailable. She wants you to be emotionally available. You understand what I'm saying? She wants you to be. You understand? She wants you to be thinking about her, and she wants to say some shit to make you feel like you did something wrong, so you could think about her the whole night about what you did or didn't do, or what you should or shouldn't have said, and all that other crazy shit. She wants to get you into a texting back and forth type of conversation. And the funny part is, this will be chicks that's not even your girlfriend. See, now, if it's a woman who's your girlfriend or your wife, right? You still don't want to get into BS nonsense back and forth, but you guys will have women who aren't even like with you. Like, it's just a girl you've been fucking with for maybe like a few weeks. And then y'all getting into a back and forth debate and discussion and argument like y'all been together for 20 years. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Shit is crazy. So you got to be very, very careful that these chicks don't get you into that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, it's crazy. Exactly. Kyle said, girl, I'm important. Feed me energy. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you. Women love attention. They love it. So any type of attention you're giving them, it's just, I'm telling you, y'all gotta be careful. Man, you said, how do you handle, how to know if you can handle 2 girls in one home? What are the warnings? What do you mean 2 girls in one home? What are you talking about? You got to elaborate on that, Blocko. You got to elaborate on that shit, bro. What do you mean specifically? You understand? The guys, the calling number is 516-387-1224. Remember, guys, get this book right here, How to Have Sex 2 Women a Day, ebook, hard copy, or audiobook. This book is the shit right here. I'm working on my new book now. Hopefully, I'm trying to get it out by the end of the year, the new book. You understand? So the new book is going to be ridiculous. You understand what I'm saying? I want to get it out quick. Like I'm gonna announce it probably in the next month or two, because I want to announce it before somebody else tries to fucking steal the idea. I'm sure nobody will get the idea, because I don't think anyone else would be able to write about that topic in the way that I would be able to write about it. But I'm telling you that I'm working on a new book. Shit's gonna be fire. I'll announce it soon. But right now, get this book, How to Have Sex 2 Women a Day, ebook, hard copy, or audiobook. Also, you guys can get the Bad Boy book, or you can also get the Magnificent 10 Crucial Dating Tips for Men, or you can get 60-Second Game. So I got a few books on mr.locario.com that you guys can check out and get shit cracking. You feel what I'm saying? So make sure you guys check that shit out right there. But yeah, these chicks are clever as hell, bruh. So you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. But yeah, shout out to everybody in the chat. You said the book is he said the new book is called How to Get Choosing Signals. That would be funny. I should do that book too. How to Get You. Yo, that's funny. You said, what if a client wants to come to my house? Should I drop the intimacy desire statement before she arrives? Should I not? A client? What do you mean a client? What do you do, bro? A client? Are you trying to fuck your clients? What do you do? What's going on with you, man? So if a woman is insecure about you locking your phone, should you charge her? Shout out to Miles Cunningham in the building. Get the lights up, get the lights up. Shout out to Miles Cunningham in the building. So you said, should you charge a girl if she is insecure about you locking your phone? First of all, why is the girl trying to get into your phone? That's one. And if a girl's trying to get into your phone and you don't want her to be in your phone, then that's her being disrespectful. And if she's being disrespectful, that means she's not cooperative. If she's not cooperative, that means she can never be your girl. So then therefore, if she's not your girl and she's uncooperative, then why are you even taking her seriously? You understand? So yeah, you should, in that scenario, it's a thing where you should be just like smashing, you feel what I'm saying? But this girl can never be like your chick. And the thing is that if she starts acting all weird, even at this point about not being able to get in your phone, you might need to call that chick, call that a day with that chick. Call it a day. You said you call her a client. She is someone you see in business. 50, you got to call up, bro. You got to call up, because it's what it sounds like to me, and correct me if I'm wrong. This sounds like a chick you probably met through some sort of business situation, like a networking event, and y'all exchange cards on some business shit, and now you're trying to switch it up to some fucking around shit. Is that what we talking about? Because a lot of dudes be doing that type of shit. They'll be on some, yeah, we should link up and do some business, and yeah, I got this company and I got that company, and then you try to slide in through the back door and try to fuck this girl, and she looking at you like, nigga, I thought we was trying to do business. What the fuck are you talking about? You see what I'm saying? So you gotta make sure that that she's the type of chick. Well, this is the thing. If it's a chick that you actually want to fuck with, right? It's better. And let's say it like this. There's chicks that you might want to do business with and still fuck with. You understand? You gotta pick which one is more important to you. You understand what I'm saying? You got to pick which one is more important to you. And then you do that first. You understand what I'm saying? And then see if you can do the other thing later. 50, you said she wanted to hook up with you. You was traveling for 2 months. You got to call up, bro. I need the story. Call up. 516-387-1224. Chris Blake, you said, how often do I get choosing signals? Shit. If I'm paying attention, like on a regular day, like if I'm walking, like let's say I'm walking outside for like 20 minutes. You understand what I'm saying? Because I walk around a lot, right? Let's say if I'm walking outside for 20 minutes or something. Like, and when I say choosing signals, this is what I mean by choosing signals. I'm talking about where a chick is actually like, hold on, let me see if I can find this fucking thing. Hold on. Let me see if I can find woman. Hold on. I'm gonna show you. Let me see if I can find a picture. Let me see if I can find a picture. Let me see if I can find a fucking picture that looks like, because a lot of guys be getting shit confused when they talking about choosing signals, right? Like a lot of times, I can't even find a picture. I wish I could have found the picture that I was gonna show you guys. That shows like what a woman actually looks like when they're given a choosing signal, as far as her like really like checking you out, right? See, a lot of guys think when a woman gives a choosing signal, as far as her just, checking you out, they think it's a girl just giving you eye contact for like a second or two. You understand? That's not what it is. Like when a woman is really giving you a choosing signal, it's like a stare of lust. You understand what I'm saying? It's a stare of lust. Right? Now, this is the thing. A lot of times what will happen is that the reason why you even recognize that type of choosing signal is because you are also staring back at her with almost that same intensity. You understand what I'm saying? So it's a stare of lust, not just you caught eyes for a second, or you just caught eye contact for a half a second. That's not like, it's a stare, and she's checking you out. She's looking you up and down. Right? So if I walk for like maybe 20 minutes and shit from wherever to wherever, I'd say maybe like anywhere between like 4 to 6 women within like 30 minutes of walking around. You understand what I'm saying? If I'm like trying to pay attention, of like a stare of lust, meaning I see her checking me out and looking me up and down. You understand? Now, out of those 4 to 6 women, maybe one of them is decent looking on average. Right? So if I'm actually like, so the thing is, sometimes what I'll do is when I'm walking outside, I will purposely look for choosing signals just to see how often it happens. And 4 to 6 isn't that often to me. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that's not a lot. To me, that's not a lot. See, when dudes be talking about they just rely on choosing signals, I need for at least 20 to 25 women within a 10 to 15 to 20 minute period giving me lustful looks for choosing signals to be worth it. So like if 20 to 25 women, like let's just say a day, if within an entire day, if 20 to 25 women aren't looking at you with lustful eyes, with lust in their heart, that you ain't getting no fucking choosing signals. You understand? Now, why do I say 20 to 25? Because half them women you probably ain't gonna like anyway. You understand what I'm saying? So that eliminates already like, 12 of them chicks. Right? Exactly. Unique 79, I used to remember that video I made when I sat on the bench waiting for choosing signals. I was in Times Square sitting there waiting for choosing signals. You understand? So unless you're getting 20 to 25 women a day checking you out lustfully, that's not gonna cut it. Because understand this, half of them you're not gonna like, right? Now let's say there's 12 girls within that day, and the 25 is a high fucking number. So let's say half of them you don't even like. Then 12 of them you is left. Half of those 12 probably got boyfriends. So now you're down to 6. You see what I'm saying? And then you still got to go up to those 6. So now, remember, they're only checking you out based off of your appearance and your looks and sort of like that vibe you got. You understand? But they didn't have a conversation with you. So now, out of those 6, only 3 was feeling you after the conversation. So let's say you exchange numbers with 3 of those chicks. Then out of those 3, right, you only seen 1 of them. Because the other 2 flaked and some other shit happened. You understand? So now out of those 25 choosing signals, you're down to 1. And you still ain't fuck. Exactly. You said real choosing signals will freak most men out. That's facts. That's facts. Most niggas ain't ready for no real choosing. Yo, let me tell you guys a story. I remember, I ain't gonna lie. It was one time I was on a train. Nigga. I remember I was on a train and this chick, she was young too. She had to have been, so I'm 40 right now. So I was probably at the time, maybe like 32, 33 or some shit. And the girl looked like she was 19 or 20. She was young. You understand? And I was on the train just minding my business. This little young white girl looking like fucking, what's that little skinny chick everybody like? Ariana Grande, looking like Ariana Grande, that type of chick, right? This chick, she got on the train and she sat in front of me. So, you know, like when a person sits in front of you, just, you know, y'all can see each other. She sat in front of me. As soon as she got on, sat in front of me and just kept staring. You understand? Staring at me. And I'm on my phone, you know, doing some shit, listening to music or whatever, and she just staring. And so I'm looking at her too, but then I looked away at first and then looked back and she just staring. And she's like, you know, just giving a little smile. And then she looked away for like 2 seconds and stared back. Right? And then my stop was coming up. So it was like 2 stops up until I'm about to get off the fucking train. And so I stood up and I'm holding the bars, you know, and I'm standing like above her. So my crotch is where her face is. And this chick is looking up at me, licking her lips and staring me straight in the eyes. Right? That's a choosing signal. Now, my dumb ass, because I'm like, all of this is happening so fast, right? And I'm just sitting there like, God damn, this shit, what the fuck? And my stop is coming up. So I didn't like, you know, take out my headphones to talk to her. And then I was just like, damn, this chick is like going hard. You understand what I'm saying? Just checking the nigga out. You understand what I'm saying? And I got off the fucking train and she looked out the window as the train is passing by and like waved at me and smiled. You understand? And so what Australia's saying real choosing signals will freak most men out. I'm not even gonna lie. I was fucking freaked out at that moment. That shit caught me the fuck off guard. Because that was a super, super hard choosing signal. You understand what I'm saying? I wasn't even ready. I was just chilling and this chick was like fucking looking like she wanted to eat me. Exactly. Thomas R. said Locario got scared. I was like, oh shit. I was like, God damn. I was like, Jesus Christ. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, chill. I was like, this young little joint she's going to fuck in. But let's go to 954. What's popping? Who this?
It's Jay from South Florida.
What's going on,
man,
my brother?
I can't tell if you bullshitting or not, man.
Hold on, wait, hold on. But did you donate though? This nigga just fucking hung up and shit. I wanted to hear the bullshit. Call back. I want to hear it. Call back, bro. Let's go. I want to hear the shit you talking about. I'm gonna stay here for another 3 minutes. Call back. He was like, he called up. He was like, yo, I think you're bullshitting. I'm like, come on, man. Like, I'm like, dude, come on, let's get it in. Yeah, y'all know I like to debate these trolls. That's my guilty pleasure. You know what I'm saying? Okay, here we go. Let's go. Come on, let's go. What's popping?
But man, ain't nobody trolling. The thing is, you probably got supreme high standards. You know, most guys, they standards ain't that high. So a choosing signal for us, I mean, shit. We got more options than you do because you probably only mess with high tier women, whereas, we might fuck with average to below average bitches. So yeah, choosing signals work for us.
All right, so let me ask you a question. How many how many chicks have you fucked in your life?
You ain't gonna believe it.
Nah, tell me. Go ahead. Tell me what's taking so long.
You ain't gonna believe it. I mean, you didn't understand. I put my here you go. It's bullshit.
Go ahead.
Is this a discussion or conversation?
How many women have you fucked? Bruh, you hear me?
Okay, listen.
It's a simple question. It's a simple question. How many women have you had sex with in your life?
Most. I'll just get straight to the point. Most of it wasn't through choosing signals.
Okay, but how many? But how many have you had sex with?
Bruh, you're not gonna believe me. That's why I'm like, all right, fuck that.
It don't matter. Tell me. Just tell me. Tell me. Go ahead. Go ahead.
We not on that, man. Oh, I'll tell you what. It's more than you.
Tell me how much is it?
More than you.
How many girls did I fuck in my life?
Under 300.
Okay, so that means you fucked over 300 girls.
Yes.
Okay. Now, out of over 300 girls, how many of them were choosing signals?
Less than 20.
Okay, so that's my point. You understand what I'm saying? You literally just proved my point. You see what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is, no, but this is what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, yes, you can fuck girls through choosing. I never said you can't get a girl through a choosing signal. What I'm saying is that strategy, if that's all you're doing, you understand what I'm saying? That is going to decrease your numbers, and that's going to make it harder for you to get sex, period. Because half the time when a woman chooses you is when you actually have the interaction with her. You understand what I'm saying? So if if I walk outside and I talk to a girl who didn't even see me coming, right? And I have a conversation with her and we're interacting with each other, she might be attracted to me because of the interaction we're having, and she's feeling the vibe and everything is cool. We get together and we get shit popping, right? Whereas that same girl, she probably wouldn't have even checked me out. You understand what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is that there's girls who's not even looking your way or even aware that you're in the vicinity, and then you go and approach them randomly. You talk to them, you holler at them, they start to like you and shit. Everything is cool, and then y'all get shit popping. So what I'm saying is that you can wait on the choosing signal, but what happens is that you're decreasing the amount of numbers of interactions you can have because there's a lot of women that you're missing out on who wouldn't have gave you any signals.
I agree that you will definitely miss out on shit. I'll say over 95% of opportunities if you're just waiting on signals. I agree with that.
Right.
But there's also ways you can put yourself in positions to get chosen up on.
Like how? Tell me.
You got bars, you got clubs, you got lounges, walking through the mall, walking through the beach.
Right, but how does that increase your chances of getting choosing signals?
Because now you're openly okay. If you go there with the purpose, if you go there with the purpose of getting chosen up on, now you're gonna dress. You're gonna dress a certain way. You're gonna smell a certain way. You're heightening all of your possibilities.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and so what? How is that helping other guys who dress nice, all that other stuff all the time, and they're still not getting choosing signals?
Well, maybe they just ugly.
Okay, so are there more guys who are good looking or more guys who are not so good looking? Which one do you think it is?
I'll say not so good looking.
Exactly. So if there's more guys who are not so good looking and the criteria to get the choosing signals is be better looking or good looking, wouldn't it make sense that most of the population can't wait for choosing signals?
If a guy doesn't have looks, there's other factors. Okay, he could buy a nice car. He could buy an Armani suit. He could have a Rolex, a diamond chain. Things like these will severely increase. Now, most likely he's pulling gold diggers. Don't get me wrong. Most likely he is pulling gold diggers, but hey, a win is a win.
Mm-hmm. And so this is what I'm saying. What I'm saying is this. What you have to understand is that just because a woman gives you a choosing signal does not mean that you're actually going to fuck her, though. That's the problem. See, a lot of times when guys think about choosing signals, they think choosing signals equates to we fucking. You understand what I'm saying? They're like, oh, well, I'm just waiting for choosing signals, so that means that I'm going to actually get her. It doesn't that doesn't mean anything, because any interaction you have with a woman, right? Whether it's you waiting for choosing signals and you go and approach, or you cold approach her, or you meet a girl online, or you meet a girl through social circle, no matter how you meet a woman, no matter how you interact with her, right? There is no guarantee that you're going to fuck her, because there's so many different layers to where shit might not happen. I talk about this in my seminar, The Truth About the Game. There's a lot of different stages from when you meet a girl to where sex happens to where the sex might not happen. So let's say, for example, you get a girl giving you a choosing signal because, I don't know, you got a Rolex on or you dress nice or whatever the fuck it is, right? And let's say she's actually giving you that choosing signal. She's checking you out. She's doing all this other stuff, right? What happens is you could go and approach her, and then you start talking, and she don't like the sound of your voice. You understand what I'm saying? Or she don't like the shit you talking about. You see what I mean? So now the thing that dudes don't understand is that when a woman gives you a choosing signal and you go and approach her, she still has to choose you again. She has to choose you all over again. So this is why I tell guys, cut the middleman out and just approach in the first place. You understand what I'm saying? Because she has to choose you again. When you wait around for choosing signals, she has to choose you twice. You understand that?
You're right that a woman has to choose you twice, but I mean, the stuff that you're saying, I mean, if she already chose up on you on your looks, the odds of her denying the second, yes, you're right. A woman does have to choose you twice, but the whole thing about she might not like your voice would have to be severely fucked up for that situation. Come on, man. You're throwing out some outliers, some very
I'm just using that as an example. It could be a lot of things. It could be your voice. It could be the shit that you're saying. It could be your vibe. It could be your confidence. You understand what I'm saying? It could be how you're interacting with her overall. It could be a lot of different shit. It could be the way you smell. You understand what I'm saying? It's a lot of different stuff. So what you don't understand is this. It's like, so for example, I use this example all the time. If you see a house, you're going house hunting. You want to buy a house. You see the outside of the house. You're like, this outside of the house is beautiful. The lawn is beautiful. The outside, the exterior is amazing. What do you do next? You go inside the house. So you chose this house because it looked good on the outside, but you have to choose again because you have to go on the inside to see if you like the house. You see what I'm saying? So that's how women operate. She can look at you and be like, oh, this guy looks good, but what else does he got? What else is up with this dude? You see what I'm saying? And so that's the other part of her choosing you again. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to say. So a lot of times dudes be thinking just because you look a certain way, right? That's all the end all be all. And this is the thing. Your physical attractiveness does not always equate to sexual attraction. So a woman could find you physically attractive, be giving you a choosing signal based off of your physical attractiveness. But then when you start talking to her, she realizes she's not sexually attracted to you. And then guess what? You're not going to fuck. You see what I'm saying? You see how that works? That's what I'm saying, where a lot of times, even when you do wait for the choosing signal, it does not always equate to you fucking. So this is another reason why I said that that strategy of just waiting for that is going to make it harder for you, because not only do you have to wait for it, then when it comes along, you still have to approach her, and then there's still a chance you're not going to get her. You see what I'm saying?
I agree.
That's what I'm saying. So, because just like you said, yo, you fucked over 300 some women. And out of those 300 women, you only got fucked 20 of them that gave you choosing signals. You see what I'm saying? So imagine you said, I only fuck girls who give me choosing signals. You don't only fuck 20 women.
Okay. If a guy only messes with girls, okay, but what's okay? You're right. He only smashed 20 women. But what if he ended up in a long-term relationship with those women?
What do you mean?
If he's only waiting for choosing signals. Okay, if a guy goes out there looking for choosing signals, a girl give him a choosing signal, they end up smashing, he ends up in a relationship with her for 4, 5, 6 years and whatnot.
Right.
It didn't work out, and then rinse and repeat. So he doesn't really need that many choosing signals as someone who's trying to be a player. Obviously, okay, I'll admit.
But no, but that's the thing. He does though. He still does. Well, that's the thing. You make up a good point, but this is the thing. If a guy is going to want a girlfriend and just one girl to settle down with and hang out with, right? He could just wait for choosing signals, but it's still going to take him a long time. You know why? Because he still needs to get chosen by the type of girl he's attracted to, right? Then the girl he gets chosen by, who he is attracted to, she also has to choose him again to see if she's actually attracted to him. So the process still happens. He still has to play a numbers game with choosing signals. You see what I'm saying? So he still has to play the numbers even with getting chosen. You understand? So even if he wants that one girl, because let's say, for example, within 2 months, only 5 girls give him choosing signals, and then he approaches those 5 girls, right? Or matter of fact, he don't approach all 5. He only approached 3 because 2 of them was butt ugly. You understand what I'm saying? And he wasn't feeling them, right? So now he only approached those 3, and then out of those 3 still got to see if they like him after they gave him the damn choosing signal. You understand what I'm saying? And this is what I'm saying, where a lot of times what you got to understand is, and this is what dudes don't get about women and how women operate and how women's, lust and, sex drive and all that shit operates. See, women, they'll be turned on 1 minute and then they could get turned off in like 2 seconds. You understand what I'm saying? And a lot of it has to do with the way that the guy, his actions, his behavior. And so this is where guys get it fucked up, where they think, because they're thinking like men, they think that if a chick is checking them out because she's physically attracted, that's the end all be all. Oh, well, if she's checking me out and she's physically attracted to me, then it's on and popping. No, it's not. You understand what I'm saying? Because the same way where in any other instance, when you talk to a girl, whether it's hollering at her in the street, social circle, online or whatever, chicks can still flake. Chicks can still play games. And in fact, a lot of times, this is how clever women are. Women can give you choosing signals and make you think they're choosing you because they're sexually attracted to you, but they're really choosing you because they see you that you're a simp. They see you're a mark. So they're like, oh, I'm going to take advantage of this nigga. I already know what it is. You understand what I'm saying? So they're choosing you to take advantage of you. You see what I'm saying? So a woman choosing you doesn't necessarily mean she's choosing you for, and shout out to Alan Roger Curry, because he's the first one that I heard that even spoke about this. She could be choosing you to waste your time, choosing you to use you for your money, choosing you to just basically bullshit with you and manipulate you. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but only a clown gonna let himself get manipulated.
But see that. But this is what I'm saying. A lot of guys do. That you guys have signed up to get manipulated because you're like, yo, I'm gonna wait for the woman to choose me. And anytime you're waiting for a woman to do something for you to take action, you've already been manipulated. I'm telling you, as soon as you following the woman, you've already signed up to be manipulated. Period. Because
come on, man, that's a reach, man. Come on,
that's a reach, really. So you think that a woman who knows that the man is supposed to be taking the lead and taking action and leading this interaction is the one, and she's going to be like, you know what? Even though he should be doing this, I'm going to do it, and then I'm going to have him go on my agenda. You think that she's not manipulating you already?
She's giving him a okay. She's giving him a signal because she wants to get chosen. I'm pretty sure you heard this terminology, pick me's and whatnot. Come on, man. A lot of women are tired of being single. So yes, they will purposely go out there and give signals to guys that they find attractive.
Okay, so let me ask you this.
Am I lying?
What type of man does a woman want? Do you think she wants a masculine man? No. What does she want, a masculine man or does she want a feminine man?
Most women?
Yes.
Man, I'm gonna be honest with you, boy. You most likely ain't gonna like my answer on this one.
Go ahead.
My answer is way different than everybody else.
Go ahead. What are you gonna say?
If you ask me, and this is data that I've collected from a lot of guys and personal experience in the field, most women are not rocking with a dominant man. Now I already know you're gonna say the opposite.
No, I agree with you. I 100% agree with you.
Okay.
No, this is what I'm saying.
I didn't expect it.
No, this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. They're gonna rock with a guy who's not dominant, but they want a guy who's dominant. That's the difference. You understand what I'm saying?
Oh, come on.
No, that's
now we're saying two different things.
No, this is what I'm saying. What I'm saying is this. They want the dominant man, but they'll rock with the guy who's not dominant. You understand what I'm saying? They'll fuck with him, of course, because what happens is, and this is what I'm trying to explain to you. What women ultimately want is a masculine man. And so what a woman knows when they're dealing with a masculine man is a masculine man goes for what he wants. He doesn't wait on a woman. You understand what I'm saying? Because understand
that's subjective, man. That's subjective.
It's not ask any woman. You understand what I'm saying? Listen, women settle for the guy who's not dominant because they actually know that, hey, well, this guy, he's not really a dominant guy. He's not that attractive. You know, he'll be lucky to have me. This is what women say. I've had women, I coach women also, and I've had women tell me this. You understand what I'm saying? Women sometimes seek out guys who they know aren't the most attractive and dominant because they can control those dudes. Just like, for example, you know, when guys want to go holler at girls, and what do they do? They say, you know what? That girl over there is a dime. I'm too scared to approach her. Let me go approach the 5 and the 6, right? Because it's easier for them to deal with that because they're like, she's not that hot. So in their mind, they're thinking it's going to be easier to deal with her. Women are the same way. They're like, well, this guy is dominant and alpha, and I am attracted to him, but it's going to be easier for me to deal with the beta male. You understand what I'm saying? It's easier for me to deal with the weak dude. At least I don't got to step up my game. At least I could just do what I want to do and he'll still fuck with me no matter what I'm doing. You see what I'm saying? But what she actually wants is a masculine, dominant alpha male. And masculine, dominant alpha males don't wait for women for shits. You understand what I'm saying? We're not waiting. You're not waiting.
The first part.
You're not waiting. Go ahead. Go ahead. What are you going to say?
I said, I disagree with the first part. You said women want a dominant masculine man.
Right.
Most women will run away from that kind of guy.
I agree.
Do you disagree?
I agree, bro. I'm not, see, There's a difference. There's a difference between.
You're saying two different things.
No. You're not listening. What I'm saying. What I'm saying is, right. There's a different. Okay, let me ask you a question. Do you want millions of dollars?
Yes.
Okay. Do you want to do the work it takes? Like if I said, listen, you got to do a crazy amount of work.
Fuck no.
Exactly. That's my point. So women want that dominant alpha male masculine dude. They don't want to do the work it takes to maintain that or keep him. That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay, thank you. I'm glad you said that. You're right. Because they can't handle a masculine man. So that's why I tell guys all the time, if you're too dominant, you will scare women away.
No, but that's the thing. They still want that guy. That's what I'm trying to say. So what I'm saying is, if they could have him, they will take him, right? So it's not about you scaring her away because you're too dominant. It's about you understanding that you're dominant and understand the power you hold. So when you interact with women, then you know what to do. You understand what I'm saying? So all I'm saying is this. I'm saying that when it comes to choosing signals, though, is that the whole idea of waiting on the woman to choose you before you take action, you understand what I'm saying? That's you waiting on the woman. Now, if you're the type of guy who takes action, but you see or recognize a woman giving you a signal and you go do your thing because you just take action regardless, that's one thing. But if you're the type of guy who never approaches a girl and you're like, I'm never approaching a girl unless she gives me a choosing signal, that is weak shit. You understand what I'm saying? That means that what's happening is that if you were to approach that girl who's giving you that signal and that's the only time you deal with and approach women, what's going to happen is she's going to recognize and realize either at that point or sometime soon that you're not that dominant masculine guy because based off of your actions,
that's a matter of perspective.
That's what you did.
That's a matter of perspective because you got. Okay, are you familiar with Book of Alpha?
Yeah.
Okay, because he says he ain't chasing no bitch. He said he's the prize. So he said he's waiting on choosing signals.
Well, I disagree. That's what I'm saying. Like, I disagree on waiting on choosing signals. Because again, like I said, the thing is that if you're like you, again, I'm gonna go right back to your own words. You see what I'm saying? You said you fucked over 300 women. You just said only 20 of them was from choosing signals. Now, answer me this. Wouldn't it be easier to wait for choosing signals than to go, randomly cold approach women? Right?
It would be easier, yes.
Right. So if it's easier to get choosing signals and not approach women, if you're the type of guy that has had hundreds of girls you fucked, why would you overextend yourself to approach all these women when you could have just waited for choosing signals and fucked over 300 women on choosing signals?
My sex drive is higher.
Huh?
So I have a higher motivation.
Higher motivation for what? What are you talking about?
Okay, you said why would I wait for choosing signals? My sex drive is higher. So I want to increase my odds, so I have no choice but to spread myself thin.
But this is my point. So what I'm saying is that you waiting for choosing signals is not going to yield you the type of results that you would want. That's my whole point. My whole point is when you're waiting for choosing signals, you're decreasing the amount of women that you can get. Now, if you're the type of guy who doesn't give a fuck about that, and you're the type of guy who's okay with just rolling the dice and getting a girl here and there and just hoping the shit works out because she chose you, that's all good. What I'm saying is that I'm the type of person, and I know a lot of other guys are like this too, where you actually want to make it happen so that you can increase the amount of numbers of chicks that you can get, and you can increase the quality of women you're getting. Because remember, the reason why women have a hard time finding a man, right? Because you say to yourself, man, why is it that women can't find a man? Don't they get all these guys trying to holler at them? What the fuck? Well, how come they can't get a boyfriend, or what's going on, right? The reason why is because women, because they're not assertive and aggressive. No. It's not about them being choosy. You understand what I'm saying?
90 seconds.
It's really about this.
Man.
It's not about.
It's true.
No. This is what I'm trying to explain to you. It's not about them being choosy. It's about the guys that are trying to get at them. Most of those guys they're not attracted to. Do you understand what I'm saying? So what happens is that they have to choose based off of who's coming at them because they're not actively going out finding people. They're just receiving what's coming to them. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's what women do. So what I'm saying is that when you're waiting for choosing signals, you're doing something similar. You're just getting what's coming to you. So if I go outside and 10 or 15 girls, whatever, during the week or whatever it is like that, give me a choosing signal, I can only choose between the 10 and 15 girls. If I'm not going and approaching who I want, I only can choose from the 10 to 15 girls. And let's say out of those 10 to 15 girls, there's only 2 I like, 2 I'm attracted to. So now I have to, out of this whole week or something, I can only talk to 2 girls. And who knows if those 2 girls are girls that I'm actually going to get with or fuck, or even if we're going to be compatible. So what I'm saying is that you can get girls through choosing signals. And if you just wait for that, you can make it happen. What I'm saying is that you're severely slowing down the process and you're severely slowing down your success rate. That's what I'm saying. You see what I mean? It's so simple. I don't understand how dudes don't get this. It's like super simple. You know what I mean? Like,
I
go ahead.
Yeah, I was never against that. And I don't think most dudes are against it. It's just most dudes. Okay, I'm just gonna be honest. Most dudes are probably, they get tired of getting rejected. They probably scared hollering at bitches. So they're like, you know what? Let me just sit back and play the game on easy mode.
But that's what I'm saying. How is that easy mode? You see what I'm saying? Like,
you don't think choosing signals is easy?
No, because
that's easy mode.
How is it easy mode when you got more chicks not waiting for choosing signals? You see what I'm saying?
Okay, obviously they don't care about smashing. They don't care about body counts. They just want to get a chick. It's easy mode because they don't have to worry about approach anxiety. They don't got to worry about putting their balls on the line. They don't got to worry about getting their emotions crushed. So they're like, all right.
Wait a second. But how are they not worried about that when it happens? Because just because a girl gives you a choosing signal, she could waste your time. Like I said, a girl giving you a choosing signal does not equal sex. Do you understand what I'm saying? She could still waste your time. You could still say something and do something that'll make that girl not want to fuck with you. And in fact, if you're scared to approach women or you're scared of getting rejected, that means you a scary ass nigga. And if you a scary ass nigga, when you talking to that girl who gave you the choosing signals, how do you have enough game to even get it to the point where she's going to try to even make something happen with you in the first place? So this is what I'm saying, where it's like the things people are saying, it don't add up and it don't match. So if you're the type of guy that
no.
I'm telling you,
I'm not gonna lie,
it don't match. Tell me how that makes sense. If I'm scared to approach women,
your looks.
Go ahead.
Okay, I'll put it like this. Okay, do you have a POF account?
I used to, but I don't have it anymore. But why?
Oh fuck, damn! That just crushed my analogy. I was gonna ask, okay, when you did have one, if you can remember, how many messages did you get a day without initiating?
I can't even remember shit. I don't remember.
Oh shit.
So you're trying to say you trying to say that you get a lot of messages if you look good on an online dating site?
Specifically only that one.
Okay, well let's go with that. Okay. Let's forget that. Let's go to Tinder. Let's go to Bumble. Right?
No. The Tinder, you have to swipe and you have to get Tinder Gold.
No. But that's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying. How do you match with a girl on Tinder? What does she have to do?
She has to swipe right.
Right. And what does swiping right means? That means she's what? Choosing you, correct?
Yes.
Right. So therefore, on an online dating site, that's a choosing signal, correct? No, it's not. No, it's not about an. It's a perfect analogy. It's a perfect analogy because on Tinder the women have to. No. It's a perfect analogy because on Tinder the women have to swipe right on you. Meaning, so for example, if I hold on. If I don't go on Tinder for a month, right, and my profile is up there, that means that the girls that see my profile and want to match with me, they're swiping right on me. You understand what I'm saying? So what happens is when you have Tinder Gold, right, it'll show you the amount of women who swiped right on you that you didn't swipe right on yet. So let's say they'll have a little thing on the side. It'll say you have 15, 20, 30, 40 potential matches. So let's say you got 30 girls in there that swipe right on you and you didn't swipe right on them yet. So that means that 30 girls gave you a choosing signal. Now, if I swipe right on all those 30 girls, are you trying to tell me I'm fucking all those 30 girls?
No, Tinder is no.
I answer the question. That's a perfect. No. Oh, now they weird. No, that's a perfect analogy. My point being, and everybody knows this. See, you got caught. Everybody knows this. When you're on Tinder, you do not fuck every girl you match with.
That's why I said POF. That's why I was specifically.
It don't even matter with POF. It don't even matter with POF. If it's POF, the same thing. If I got a bunch of girls in my POF inbox, it does not mean I'm gonna fuck all those girls in the inbox. You understand what I'm saying?
All you got to do is play your cards right. You got to play your cards right,
nigga. You still not gonna fuck all the girls. That's what I'm trying to say. That's my whole point.
If you play your cards right, you can smash 80. If you play your cards right.
This nigga. No, you're not. You're not smashing 80.
Listen. The reason why you don't believe that is because you are too dominant.
Nigga, you're not smashing 80. Trust me. You're not smashing 80. You know what? So you're trying to tell me if you got 100 chicks in the inbox, you want to smash 80?
If I play my cards right.
Nigga, let me tell you why you're not gonna smash 80. I'm gonna tell you why you're not gonna smash 80. I'm gonna tell you why you're not gonna smash 80. You want me to go down the list?
Go ahead.
Okay, one.
Give me two.
I can give you a bunch. One, logistics. What's gonna happen is some girls that you want to meet up with who might want to meet up with you, logistics are gonna get into the way where you're not gonna be able to meet up with them because of planning issues. Either you're free when she's not, or she's free when you're not. And then it's going to fizzle out and you're not going to see her. That's one. Two, some of the girls that you match with.
No. My schedule wide open. I can meet a chick whenever.
No, but I said she might not be able to meet you. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Logistics can fuck shit up. That's one. Two.
At some point, she's going to be free. I don't work.
It don't matter, bro. It don't matter. She's flying out next week. She's going back to Dubai. You're never going to see her again. It's over. That's what I'm trying to say. There's all the logistics. That's one. Two, see, that's what I'm saying. Two, hold on. Two, some of those girls in the joint, right? They're getting back with their ex-boyfriend. You understand what I'm saying? And all that other shit. So you ain't gonna meet up with these chicks. Three, some of the girls that
you trying to insinuate women don't cheat? You trying to insinuate women don't cheat?
No, I said they're gonna get back with their ex-boyfriend, and so they're not trying to fuck with you right now. That's what I'm trying to say. You understand?
I can still make them cheat.
This nigga. Number three, certain girls you're going to be telling to come out, they're going to flake. Period. You understand? For whatever reason, a million reasons why they're going to flake.
Stop right there. I'm glad you brought that up. This is why I say you're too dominant, because if a girl flake on you, you're done, right?
Pretty much. It depends.
Exactly.
It depends on the case.
That's why I said you're too dominant. Sometimes you gotta fall back a little. You gotta be like, all right, I'll overlook it.
Yeah, and then what's going to happen is she's going to see that you going to overlook it. And she's like, okay, I got me a sucker. So I'm going to make him think I'm going to fuck him. And then I'm not going to fuck him. That's another thing. You're going to run into chicks who are time wasters, who are manipulative. See, I'm going through all of this shit.
I don't fuck plenty of time wasters. You can fuck them, bro.
This nigga, man.
Bro,
I'm trying to tell you. There are circumstances and situations that's going to cause you to not be able to get with the woman. Another reason, there's going to be girls that you message who are just not going to message you back for whatever reason. Every girl you message or you match with or that's in your inbox, you're going to send them a message. Some of them are not going to reply. What are you going to do? You're going to send them 20 messages. You're going to find out and stalk them and see where they live and no, they're just not going to reply back to you. So how you fucking 80 of these girls when half of them not gonna reply?
Me first.
It don't matter. It doesn't matter.
I've never had that issue. If a girl,
it doesn't matter, bro.
I never had that issue.
It doesn't matter. She can message you first. You can message her back, and then she could stop messaging you. That's what I'm trying to say.
I've never had that issue. I've never had that issue.
This nigga. So you trying to tell me every girl you've messaged or that messaged you saw?
No.
Why the fuck?
What happened?
I said no.
So then what are you talking about? You said you did that you seen them. What you it's either you saw them or you didn't. What's going on?
I could have saw them if I would have kept playing the sucker role, but I'm like, oh, fuck this shit.
But that's my point. And that's my point. You didn't see them. That's my point. You're proving my point. I just said you're not going to see those girls because of these situations.
If my patience was longer, I could have saw them, correct?
No, it doesn't mean you're going to see them. Just because you're patient doesn't mean they're going to follow through. You understand what I'm saying? Like a chick can just stop calling you, stop texting you, and decide not to see you. Like, why is that so hard to understand? You understand what I'm saying? Like, you're thinking, oh, well, if I stick in there, if I do this, or if I simp a little more, I'll get them all. It's not that just because they matched with me or because they sent me a message on Plenty of Fish. That's not how the game works, brother. That's not how the game works.
Okay, instead of saying 100, let's say 10. Out of 10 chicks, if you simp long enough, you can smash 8.
This nigga,
yes, you can.
This nigga talking about
you can.
I can't believe this nigga talking about Are you serious? Wait, hold
Where's
on.
the line?
Hold on. So hold on. Okay. So how many of these 300 women have you sent for to fuck them? Because we know. Man, well, I'm curious.
Come on, man. What is it?
I'm curious because we know that you 20 of them you said gave you choosing signals, but I want to know how many of these chicks did you simp for? Like what type of shit have you done? I want to hear the type of shit that you've done for pussy because I'm interested. I might have to join your simp membership.com or something because that sounds crazy. What have you done?
I tell you what, a motherfucker who joins the simp membership is gonna get more pussy than a man who on the bad boy membership.
I'm trying to learn, brother. I want to know how the simping work. Like what? Tell me the simpiest shit that you've done. Like how much have you bent over backwards for the pussy? I want to know. Like what's the craziest shit you've done? Like how long have you talked to a woman to get some ass?
You're not gonna do it, Locario. Come on.
I want to know.
I'm over here clowning.
No. I want to know. I want to know what's the craziest simp shit you ever done. I want to know. I'm curious. Like, how long have you waited for pussy? Like, how many times you text a girl, talk to her on the phone? How many dates you went on before she finally gave you the pussy? Like I need to know.
Okay, I can answer that question, but there's context behind it.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, I waited 2 years, but I was still fucking other bitches.
You waited 2 years to fuck a chick. What were you doing in those 2 years?
I was fucking other bitches.
No. What was you doing with the girl that you waited 2 years to fuck?
Mainly just talking.
You was talking.
We weren't really meeting up much.
You was talking to her on the phone. How often?
2 to 3 times a week.
2 to 3 times a week? and how long you was on the phone with her for?
Come on, bro. Come on, man.
I'm trying to learn, bro. I'm trying to learn. I want to get up on this simp game. I'm trying to learn.
It is not listen. It is not a good strategy because there's better ways of getting it. So I'm not telling guys to get on this BS. Don't get me wrong.
No, I'm just saying. I want to know how long were you on the phone with her, on average?
Here you go.
No, I'm serious. I want to know. Come on, tell me. I need to know this, man. This is a very teachable moment. I'm trying to learn.
No, you're not. Because like I said, you're not going for the flim flam.
Wait, was it an hour or so? Like an hour each time? 2 or 3 times?
This guy.
No, I'm trying to understand. Give me a ballpark number of how long were you on the phone with this woman 2 or 3 times a week for 2 years?
My man, what does it matter? I'm not doing that shit now.
No,
that was back then.
No, but I'm just trying to understand, brother. I'm trying to understand. I want to know. I'm curious. Was it a hour long, hour and a half? Like cough twice, cough twice. If it was more than an hour, cough twice. You see what I'm saying? If it was more than an hour, cough twice.
There you go, man.
I'm trying to know because I'm thinking of all the hours you spent on the phone with this woman for 2 years. You could have, man. I mean, the money you could have been making in that time.
No, come on, stop it. Get off that, man.
I mean, I'm saying like the things you could have done. You know what I mean? You're never getting those hours back.
Did it ever occur to you that I might have enjoyed the conversations back then?
You enjoyed talking on the phone for 2 to 3 times a week.
There you go.
With a random woman.
You did the same shit when you was younger. You did the same shit when you was younger.
Bruh, how old are you?
You did the same shit when you was younger, man.
How old are you?
Come on, man.
How old are you? Why you don't want to answer the question? Because you're talking about when I was younger, but how old are you though? You're a grown-ass man, right? So why are you on the phone 2 or 3 times a week with some random chick for 2 years? And what's wrong with that? And what was so interesting about the conversation?
Dude, we were talking about life, future plans, and all of this stuff.
Future and plans?
Whether it worked out with me and her or not.
Wait, hold on. Is this Dr. Dre on the phone? Are you Dr. Dre? Because we were just talking about you earlier. Because I'm serious. I don't understand this. It's like, what's going on, bro? Like, so wait, 2 or 3 times a week and talking about plans in life. Why? Wait, how was the pussy?
I was younger.
Okay, wait, how was the pussy?
It was decent, nothing amazing.
It was decent, nothing amazing? Man, man. Guys, I'm sad.
But I still sealed the deal.
Guys, I'm sad. I don't know.
That's why I said, Locario, if you did the same thing, your body count would probably be in the thousands.
I'm sad. I mean, I don't know what to tell you guys. I mean, listen, guys, listen. Let me pull the mic in so y'all can hear me clearly, okay? Listen, guys, forget everything I've ever said. It's over. This is over. It's over. You understand? It's over. Guys, it's over. Just worry about the looks, money, and status. Be hypergamous. Be on your purpose. She's for the streets. She hit the wall. What else? What else did I miss out on?
The wall doesn't exist. The wall doesn't exist. The wall does not exist.
What else did I miss out on? Oh, she's gonna monkey branch. All of that. This is what you guys should be on because the game is over, man. You gave a woman 2 years of your life. What's going on?
There you go, man.
No, I'm just. How old are you when this happened? Oh, yeah, it's just your turn.
I was in my early 20s.
She's not yours. It's just your turn. Okay, you was in your early 20s. So that means that you like in your 30s now?
My man, why are we still playing this guessing game, man?
You're not. We're playing the guessing game because you're not being straight up with me. You know what I'm saying? I asked you a bunch of questions.
I'll take it off of that.
No, because we trying to learn. Because you're coming here with the simp game. We trying to learn the simp game. So what I'm saying is we trying to see what's beneficial for the simp game. You feel what I'm saying?
Listen, I'm not. Okay, put it like this, bro. We got 2 guys, right? One is coming to one is coming with supreme dominance. The other one is coming with the simp game. The simp is going to fuck more bitches. Is that a lie?
That's a lie. That's a lie.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
That's a lie. That's a lie. Dude, it's not gonna happen.
You and every dating coach, if a girl coughs the wrong way, y'all boys delete the bitch number. Y'all boys, y'all on the supreme masculine dominant shit. Like, god damn, bro, a bitch can't even breathe.
So wait, so you compromising your manhood for women?
Here you go, man.
I'm asking. That's what it sounds like.
If a girl It depends what you mean by compromise. If a girl flakes, y'all look at it as a death sentence. Like, oh hell no,
no. You said this is what you said, bro. You said, okay. Let me ask you a question. If Google was hiring and you flaked, what do you think Google will do?
They're gonna tell me to go fuck myself.
Exactly. So and why? Because Google is a very valuable company. They don't like their time wasted. You see what I'm saying? So again, that's what I'm saying. If you want to compromise your manhood for women, that's cool for you. You know what I'm saying? If that's the game you're trying to do. But what I'm saying is, right? Let me ask you,
who got more employees? Who got more employees, Google or McDonald's? Who got more employees?
I don't know.
McDonald's got more employees. I bet you can flick on McDonald's 4 or 5 times and they'll still take you.
Right, but why would you want to work at McDonald's and not Google?
Exactly.
Why would you rather work at McDonald's?
No. It's an analogy.
No, but this is my point. My point is value. Is what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that you're lowering yourself for pussy. That's the point. See, you're like, oh, this is the thing. What I'm trying to get you guys to understand is manhood first. You see what I'm saying? And see, there's things that come with manhood.
It's gonna cost you a lot of pussy.
What? Say that again?
It's gonna cost you a lot of pussy.
So be it. You understand what I'm saying? If that's the case. So that's what I'm trying to say. You're willing to compromise your manhood for pussy. Pussy's not that good to be compromising a man, in my opinion. You see what I'm saying? So, I mean, if for other people, hey, they could fuck and by any means necessary get the pussy. That's on them. But what I'm saying is, that's what I'm saying, is just different types of things. You are saying you will do whatever, whenever, spend 2 years of your life talking to a bitch just to get the pussy.
Not whatever and whenever.
Come on, son.
Again, this was back then.
So you changed. So you're not. Wait. So you're not doing that no more. That was back then. You don't talk on the phone for hours with women anymore.
Oh, well, I mean, yeah, I still do that, but I mean.
So you still do it. So what are you talking about?
Like I was doing that.
So you still doing it.
But not no fucking 2 years. Not no fucking 2 years.
So how long you spend now? 1 year?
Dude, if I don't smash in 2 weeks, that's a wrap.
So wait, okay, so how long you be spending on the phone with them in 2 weeks?
My man, come on, bro. Get off of that, man.
Get off of what? I'm trying to understand the simp game, bro. I'm trying to understand.
Okay, hold on. First, okay, you call this the simp game. My strategy is more cost efficient than your strategy.
It's more cost efficient. How's it more cost efficient?
You reward bitches who ain't even done shit.
You said I do what?
Drinks, ice cream.
You said I do what?
Dinner.
You said I do what? I reward chicks who haven't done anything?
Oh, y'all reward bitches who haven't earned it.
How?
Drinks, ice cream, dinner.
Where I say I take chicks out to dinner and all that other stuff? When did I say that?
You take girls out. You take girls out for drinks?
No, I take girls out to see me. That's what I'm talking about. I go out for drinks for me. I do that without chicks.
Here we go.
No, I do that without women. Like I go to bars. I go to bars by myself to drink, and then I meet women there, or I tell a woman to meet me at a bar for a drink that I would have went to anyway. You see what I'm saying?
And you buy her a drink. Correct?
Yeah.
Exactly.
What are you talking about exactly? What are you talking about exactly? How am I paying for the pussy?
You bought the bitch a drink and she ain't even let you smash it. You ain't even seen the pussy yet.
Yeah, but I'm not paying for the pussy. You understand what I'm saying?
Dude, come on, stop it, bro. Stop it.
See, this is what I'm saying. See, because you do everything for pussy, you think everything everybody else is doing for pussy. That's why you think. That's how you think.
I don't do everything for pussy.
No, but you do.
I don't do everything for pussy. Bro, think about it.
Bro, you
calculate all the times you took a girl out for drinks and you never smashed. Calculate that right there.
Bro, what you're not understanding is this. You just said that you spend hours and hours and hours on the phone with women, correct?
Back then.
No, you still said you do it now. You still said you just said you did it now, right?
It's not as much. It's not.
No.
As much
Okay.
as back
Okay.
then.
So what are you doing when you're doing that? You're spending what?
I'm spending time.
Exactly.
But you're spending time and money.
No.
You're spending time and money.
No. You're spending time which you can't get back. You understand what I'm saying? When I'm in this, hold on, let me explain to you. Let me explain the game to you. When I'm in a situation where I'm out with a woman getting a drink, you understand? I'm choosing to do that because I want to do that. I don't go to get drinks all the time when I'm out with a woman. I might do something else. I might tell that chick to go meet me at the fucking park or take a walk with me. You understand what I'm saying? If that's what I want to do. Because like I said earlier in the stream, I walk around a lot. You feel what I'm saying? So whatever I feel like doing, I'm having her tag along to whatever I'm doing. You see what I'm saying? So
And you're paying her to do it.
No, I'm not paying her. I'm paying for the situation. You see what I'm saying? So what I'm saying? No, it's not. See, this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. You don't understand. This is what I'm saying. You don't understand the game, which is why you think that the person is paying for the pussy because you're doing everything for pussy. You see what I'm saying? That's why you think you're paying for the pussy. Say that again.
Why don't you smash without coming out the pocket?
I do. When if I meet a girl on Tinder and I say, hey, let's get on FaceTime. We get on FaceTime and I say, yo, come meet me and we'll fuck. That's what I do. And guess what? When I want to go out to get a drink, I go out to get a drink and I tell the chick, come tag along with me to get the drink. You understand? And then also, I didn't want to get to the deeper part of the game is that if you're talking to a girl and interacting with a girl, I don't even want to go into this because you're probably not going to get it, but I'll say it anyway. But when you're talking and interacting with a girl, based off of the way you start the interaction matters. So if I'm just fucking a girl randomly off of Tinder that just came through, right? That's a different scenario than me going out and having a girl come meet me out and feeling her out in that situation. You understand what I'm saying? Because based off of how I meet the woman, that's how she's going to start to respond to me based off of how I dealt with her in the first place. You understand what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is you deal with women in the first place as a simp, which is why it takes you got to talk to girls on the phone and do all this other shit all day because that's the only way you're going to get it because that's how you started. You see what I'm saying?
But my closeout rate is higher than yours.
Right. And it's higher because you whore yourself out. Of course it's going to be higher. You understand what I'm saying? Of course it's going to be higher. Bro, listen, let me tell you something. You spent 2 to 3 days a week speaking to some girl on the phone for hours for two. No. Let me say this. All that time you could have put into something else. You understand?
My gosh, here we go.
And you could have probably still fucked her without talking to her for 2 to 3 times. You see what I'm saying?
I'll admit, I fucked up. Yes, there's no denying that. But then again, if I was on some Mr.Locario shit, I would have had zero opportunity.
Damn, bro. I'm disappointed, guys. I'm just like, oh man,
dude. I'm not a clone. Most of the guys in the chat room, all of them dudes are clones. They listen to you guys and they follow all you dudes' rules. I walk my own path.
No, listen. There's no clones. You understand? This is why the slogan is the truth is inside you. Inside you. You understand what I'm saying? So I teach people
rate is inside me. You damn right.
Okay, so what I'm saying is this, bro. If you like to simp, that's cool. Do you? You understand what I'm saying?
How's that simping?
Bro, you just said you spoke to a chick for 2 years to get some pussy. That's simping. You understand what I'm saying?
That's subjective. That's subjective.
No, it's not. You just said that you're basically willing to you just out of your own mouth. You said you're willing to simp to get it popping. You said this.
That was back then. Yes.
Back when you just said you still talk to these girls on the phone.
Early 20s, yes.
How old are you?
You said what?
How old are you?
Come on, man. Get off that.
See, that's what I'm saying. You don't.
Look, in my early 20s, yes.
Bro, this is the problem.
But
This is the problem. This is the problem.
Okay,
I got to play this for you.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God. Stop fucking lying.
Goldie said I'm simping my time with this troll. Hilarious.
What you don't realize is my strategy.
We about to end this in a second, but go ahead.
Greater now than they ever were.
What? Say that again?
I said my strategies are greater now than they ever were. So yeah, in my early 20s, yeah, I was fucking up.
Bro, see, I see now I'm thinking you're lying about a lot of shit because you're not able to be straightforward about what's going on with you.
No, you're asking questions to clown. You're asking questions to clown. You're not asking questions,
I'm asking questions. I'm asking questions to get the truth out, but I feel like you don't want to get the truth out because you don't want to actually, talk about what's really going on.
Dude, you want to clown. You want to clown them motherfucker. Come on, dog.
I'm not trying
that. You know you want to clown them motherfucker. That's why I'm like, all right.
Okay, and the thing is, why would you be worried about me clowning you?
Nobody wants to get clowns. Come on, dog. Are we really gonna sit up here and play this?
If you're confident, why you care about somebody clowning you?
Nobody likes it.
Why?
I mean, think about it. If you walk around and a white person calls you the N-word all day, yeah, you can ignore it, but dude, it's still annoying, bro. It's still annoying.
I ain't gotta hang out with them. I ain't gotta chill with them. I don't gotta listen to them. Who cares? I'm trying to get you to understand and recognize what you're really doing. I feel like you're trying to deflect to what's really happening. You see what I'm saying? Because
Locario, okay, here's the thing. You're straightforward and it costs you a lot of ads, correct?
No, it didn't.
You said what?
I said no, it didn't.
Dude, we all know being indirect is gonna clap more cheeks than being direct. Come on, man.
All right, what time is it? I got 5 more minutes.
Lying?
Jesus Christ. How is being indirect going to get you to clap more cheeks? Explain.
Dude, if you approach 10 women and I approach okay, let's say you got 10 numbers, I got 10 numbers. You told all them girls straight up, oh, I'm just trying to fuck.
Mm-hmm.
You might, and I'm being nice, you might be able to smash one. By me being indirect, I will most likely,
Okay, go ahead. You said by being indirect, you most likely what?
Me being indirect, I will most likely smash 4.
Really? So if you were direct with those 4 girls who wanted to smash you, wouldn't you have smashed?
Oh my gosh, here you go, man. Dude, a lot of girls will sit up here. Look, man, this is where you're lacking because you don't really hold conversations with women, whereas I do. A lot of women will say, dude, if a dude brings up sex within the first, 5 minutes, they're like, dude, I'm turned off. I don't want to fuck with you.
Bruh.
There you go.
If a woman
sex
says
is abundant for women, it's nothing for
if
them.
a woman
It's nothing for them.
if a woman says a guy who brings up sex turns her off, that means she wasn't into him anyway. A woman who's into a guy she wants to have sex with will not be turned off by a guy telling her he wants to have sex with her.
But she's not just trying to fuck 1, 2, 3 because sex, dude, it's nothing for them, bro. It's like breathing. They wake up every day with 100 dick pics in their inbox, bro. It's nothing for them.
Okay, and so the guys they want to fuck, they fuck them, correct?
After he invests?
So a man has to invest in order for a woman to fuck?
Not every time, but I'll say most men will have to invest.
Okay, so
that motherfucking guy or that motherfucking dog.
Okay, so the ones that don't have to invest, they just fuck, correct?
They don't fuck every woman. That's why I say my clothes.
I'm saying the guys who they want to fuck, they fuck, correct?
Yes.
Right. So those guys,
not always,
those guys who they want to fuck, those guys can say, hey, I want to fuck you. And then those women will fuck them, correct?
Hey, yo, man, I gotta go, man. My girl pulling up.
This nigga said he gotta go because his girl's coming. Jesus Christ. All right, I gotta
Get the fuck out of here! Get the fuck out of here!
Oh my God. I can't even believe it. I can't even believe it. I'm so disappointed in myself for even going that long. Oh my God. These niggas, man, I swear, bro, like, oh, Jesus Christ, man. I'm like this is what's going on. This is what's going on out here in these streets. Iceberg says, stop pretending you enjoy every second of that. Yo, I have a problem, guys. I have a problem. Oh my God. Y'all gotta tell me to stop, man. I got an issue. I gotta see a therapist or something, because I just like debating these niggas because it's hilarious. Oh my goodness, man. I'm like, shit. But see, this is what I'm talking. This is what's out here nowadays. This is what happens when you don't have game. Exactly, Cole Steele lying, talking about Simbing guy. Of course he was lying. That motherfucker was lying. You see what I'm saying? That nigga was lying his ass off. Oh my God. But he definitely wasn't lying about talking. He's still doing that shit, talking to girls for hours and shit. Ah, sad, man. But that's pretty much it, guys. I'm about to head up out of here. Make sure you guys go to badboymembership.com. Make sure you guys get the Game Kings documentary. You feel what I'm saying? And I will holler at y'all later. Appreciate everybody in the chat. And I will see you guys soon. And remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm gone. I'm out. Later.